All right, so this is session 11 of Bishop's March, and we have the Truth Seekers!
Wow!
Yeah. Today is going to be a fun session, I believe.
Make sure of it. I'm here for the fun of it.
Visick plummeted to his death from the betrayal of his own chimera, three-headed chimera. The rest of you are in his tower. You've looked around and you've found what you think you need. Akindra has a scroll of Gust of Wind, so she can learn the spell. It'll take her a couple hours, but she can learn the spell. Is there anything that you guys want to do that comes to mind while you're in the tower?
I will look for some wizard stuff.
If we haven't already gotten our stuff back, I'd like to do that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's no problem.
See if there's any more experiments alive.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Okay.
So, where's
Sorry.
the map?
Bubble tea is a bad idea right now. I'm like chewing on the...
I'm gonna go check on Visick's body.
Okay. So you guys are all kind of looking around the tower. Akindra, you find a ton of components. If there's anything that you need, it's here. In terms of amounts, let me know
Whoa!
what you're looking to add.
Really? Do they have... What were we looking for last?
Cocoon.
Cocoon!
Yeah.
I need, however much you have.
You find 8 cocoons.
Oh, that's just 8. Oh, I have 3 from last time. Where did I get up from? 8 plus 3.
Okay.
That's 11.
Murag approaches Hope. Says, Hope, we can't linger. We must we must continue. The journey is long.
I understand. We should go on ahead then if they wish to stay here.
Indeed. I saw a carriage out front. Perhaps if Akindra needs the 2 hours to prepare her spell for the fog, maybe she can sit in the carriage while we continue forward.
That sounds
Oh,
like
sorry. Do you have ruby dust?
You do find a couple of vials of ruby dust, but they're not
Oh,
full.
great.
They're like half vials, so it's still together. It's probably like one spell's
Like,
worth.
did you just make it up, or it's part of...
It's some things can't be bountiful, you know.
So it's a total of 1 full vial.
If you put it together, yes.
How much is that worth?
Quite a bit. It's from a ruby.
Cause I have a spell for my dimension door. It needs ruby dust worth 50 gold pieces. So how much is that worth?
That's about 50 gold pieces.
Oh dang! So that's just 1 use. Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Was there anything on Visick's body?
Yeah, you find No, I'm gonna pull back on that. No, I was gonna say you're checking his robes and you find out he's
wand.
He's naked
Oh.
underneath.
no. A flesh wand.
He just wasn't
It's pink.
he just wasn't wearing
Guys, look at
anything.
this.
Look at this thing I found. It's so neat. A pink wand.
It's a gelatinous wand? Bulbous.
A very flimsy wand. It's broken.
It's like, no, you're able to find some parchment, and he has a bunch of scribbles and stuff. It's like a cipher for his spell book, so you can use that to decipher some of the notations that he has in his spell book.
Alright. I'll grab the spell book then, as well as the cipher.
Okay.
Akindra, Goel,
Hmm.
take what you need. We need to head out.
I'm done.
Are there any experiments in the tower? Live?
Within the tower, nothing substantial. Like you find like small things. Maybe there were once rats or something, and they're just like tiny gibbering mouther monsters. So you see like that here and there, but within the tower you don't see anything.
Well,
Wait,
I
sorry.
set them free anyway.
Like outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
Probably
somebody,
ruined
like
the
a civilian
ecosystem.
standing by and he just gets eaten by like.
It'll
bunch
probably
of gibbering.
ruin the ecosystem, like completely change it. But I do what I think is right. And I free them.
There's like half squirrel, half gibbering monsters. Like,
It's the apex predator now.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, guys, wait. We promised to fix the chimera also.
Oh, he's coming with us. He's gonna be our
I don't think it wants.
But he
Defender
doesn't want to
from-
be alive.
Can you help us? It looks
You
to
guys-
the who appears to be the wizard amongst you. He's looking at you, Akindra.
Oh, me.
They
You're
are
also the
looking
one
at
who
you.
promised to help him.
Wait.
Can
How
you
long does it-
fix it?
How long does it take to decipher the spellbook?
Each spell will take a couple hours, so it's not like she can just read the whole book in a short rest or anything.
But they're
Oh.
transmutated.
But she could
right?
like skim the book to see
Yeah.
what spells are in it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So-
Okay, can I skim through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, here
So
you go.
roll for intelligence. It's you're going to be using the cipher and the spellbook and kind of trying to translate
16.
it over. Very good.
Do we say our roles today?
Yeah,
I
thank you
rolled
for reminding me.
16.
So for the sake of editing, it'd be great if you guys could say your rolls just at the
Like a
end.
total?
That with the modifier, yes. It's
Okay.
okay if it takes you a second to find the modifier, but by the end of it, just say what the total is. So 16 plus 3 in this case, Akindra.
Yes.
So that's 19.
19.
Sweet. Okay, so yeah, so you're able to find several spells that seem relevant. He was doing some sort of combination of necromancy spells and polymorph spells. So it's in this case, you don't know whether the creatures that were turned into the chimera were one or several, but there are 3 heads and they seem to have 3 different personalities.
I don't have necromancy spell. Can I learn it?
You can learn it, but you don't know if they were dead. You don't know if... Right? We know that Olera was dead.
Alara was dead?
Yeah, and then she was brought back to life and she was polymorph.
Okay, so...
So in this case, you can talk to the chimeras. the
Okay,
chimera.
chimeras. Are you dead? Hi, Chimera. By the way, I'm
Hello.
Kendra. How are you?
I'm okay.
So do you guys, each of you guys have different names?
Yes. My name is Samson.
Oh,
And I'm-
I'm guessing you're Apple. And you are Google.
I said Samson, not Samsung. I'm
Okay.
Samson. I'm Elizabeth.
What?
Elizabeth?
Elizabeth. And
What's
I'm Daniel.
Oh, Daniel sounds normal in my world before. Back in 2020. But anyway. Nice names, nice names.
We must
especially
go. We don't have
Elizabeth.
time for this.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see, I
that's-
see, I see.
That's correct.
Well,
We
were you
can
guys
multitask.
dead? What happened? Why are you guys turned like that? How can I help you?
We were hunters once. Killed by Owlbear, Mother,
Oh, so you guys were already dead. Then thank God you guys are alive, right? Just a different form.
It's
So
like the
are
worst
you not
convincing.
happy?
They all kind of like turn their
Right?
heads.
Think about it. Think about it. You guys were dead and now you're alive. So be thankful.
So you're not too far off from Visic, from the wizard that you guys just killed, is what you're saying. Like in terms of like thought process, he considered himself like a savior, right? He could go, "I'm savior of Golden Leaf."
Yeah.
Just
And
be
you guys
grateful.
will have like
The
friendship
hell?
forever. Because you guys are all together.
They're like looking at one another. The heads look at one another.
Okay,
Just think
I'll-
about the
I'll
bright
butt
side
in.
of it,
I'll
right?
butt in.
Okay.
I was like, okay, we need to move fast, but if you come along with us, we promise we'll fix you. But we can't do it here. We have to move. There's something important.
Oh yeah, Aro can save you.
We helped you.
And we will help you. That's what we're saying. And that we know someone who can turn you back into your dead state.
Akindra, roll for persuasion. Chang, you can try to give her advantage because you were
Okay.
helping, literally.
All advantage.
She's not even trying to be
Oh.
like Visic. She's just
Does
being
that have a
herself.
modifier
Yeah.
at all?
It's
it have,
your,
like,
it
a
would be your
pers-
charisma.
Yeah, your
Oh.
your charisma.
Then
Me
nope.
too. Charisma too.
What's your charisma, Chang?
0.
Oh.
I have
That's a
two.
modifier.
I have 2.
Okay, so at 12, they're kind of on the fence. Okay, fine. We'll come with you. But please, don't take too long.
No, you're coming with us.
We'll
You're not
try,
gonna
we,
wait
uh,
here.
Okay.
You're coming with us because we can't travel back here. It's so far. I'm tired.
Morag starts pushing them into the carriage.
Oh,
They
they
like
just
kind
fall.
of like follow like into it. They kind of fill up the whole space. Okay, let's go. Morag says.
Yes, let's go.
He's already hooked the horses up to the carriage.
Okay. So where are we going? Where's the map?
Akindra, you should learn
You
how
have to
to
use-
cast that spell.
Now? Oh,
Yeah.
the spell book. Hey, the
Gust
fog
of, no,
book.
gust of wind.
Where's that at?
A droplet of rain touches your nose, Hope.
Okay, so how do I do that?
Fuck.
How do I learn it?
Why is that your reaction?
Hope has never seen rain until this moment.
I know.
Wait, wait.
It was
the scroll.
completely like dry all of a sudden. You would be kind of surprised if something just hit the tip of your nose out of nowhere, right?
That's true.
I've had this happen to me before. Like literally, a droplet of rain just hits my face on somewhere. I'm like, what the hell?
You look up. Is somebody spit?
Well, I honestly like know like I wipe my face and if it's just clear liquid then I know it's rain and then I'm like, oh, it's gonna rain. But like if something hits your face, you're immediately gonna be like, what hit my face?
What if the liquid's not clear?
I don't like to admit this, but I've had a bird shit on me before.
They say that's good luck. It's probably just trying to make you feel better, but
Yeah, that's- Yeah.
they say
not
it's good luck.
I didn't feel better. I didn't feel lucky.
it starts to drizzle.
So wait, I'm learning my spell scrolls. The gust
Yes,
of wind.
and then I'm
now.
picking you up and putting you in the carriage.
Okay,
There's
so
not
I
much
learned it
space
now?
for the chimera.
So I learned it now?
No, well, not yet.
No, Chang will just levitate the whole time.
No, I was gonna say, can I ride on the Chimera?
Yeah. Oh, you can ask.
Excuse me.
They're like kind of scrunched
We're a little
into
low
the
on space
carriage.
in the carriage. Would it be possible for me to ride on you?
It's quite comfortable here.
I understand.
It's
but
starting
there's not
to
enough-
drizzle.
What?
I
No. Oh.
I know. But we don't have much room.
Your book's starting to
take
get
the-
wet, Akindra.
I could take the robe off of
I said
the
I
wizard
learned
and
it.
just put it on top of you guys.
I don't understand.
Get a little jacket.
Not my
I-
style. Roll for persuasion. Akindra, you can't. It takes 2
I've been
hours.
saying.
It takes 2 hours to learn, so you're not going to learn it
No.
in a minute.
I'm not persuasive.
Uh,
7.
yeah, plus 0. I don't think so.
Can you at least walk alongside the carriage? I could hold like a robe over you or something. It's like
You can try again.
a... 8.
No luck today, buddy.
Right. I will sit
There-
on top of the carriage. on
Why
the
is so
roof.
much attitude? Like,
There are
Seriously.
people going to die, and you're more worried about being comfortable in a carriage.
What? People?
Morag's tribe is going to die.
Morag's like sweating. We have to go! Morag walks up.
5
Get out
hours.
now! I pushed you in! Get out! He yanks at their leg. Morag will roll for intimidation. He has no patience at this point. It's not super intimidating. Hope was trying. You can roll for persuasion too, Hope. There you go.
Nice.
It's a 22 total.
Hope yells at the top of his lungs, "Get out!" And they kind of like taken aback by the volume of your voice. And Morag is able to drag the Chimera out. Okay, we'll come out. It walks next
Kendra
to
and
the
whoever
carriage.
else wants to fit in the carriage. In now. We go now.
Morag gets in. It is comfortable here.
Okay, Morag. Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. So Akindra, if you're gonna take this time to learn the spell, you can sit in the carriage. It'll take you a couple hours to learn it, and you have to
I'm already
maintain.
sitting in the carriage.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
She was
I
already
did
in
not
there.
know. You're gonna have to maintain concentration while you do that. So if something eventful happens, I'm gonna roll for have you roll for concentration.
The literal second Morag ripped the Chimera out of the carriage, she was in there already. No one even saw her get in. She was just already in there.
Yeah.
where am I? Am I on the horse?
There's something in my eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If Morag and Akindra are in the carriage, I'm gonna throw myself up on a horse.
Okay.
I'll take the reins of the carriage. Horses. Wait. Is it like...
That looks awkward. So Hope is sitting on the horse.
Oh, you're just
Oh.
gonna sit on the horse? Okay.
Okay, well then I'll get on the carriage. Then.
No,
Okay.
I wasn't sure.
I
how
didn't
we were doing
realize
this.
you were gonna take the horse. So
No, I thought we were just all like on the
fine, no, I'll
carriage.
get in the carriage. It's okay,
No,
Jack.
I didn't know that's what we were
No,
doing.
Jack, it's fine.
How big
I
is this
thought we had-
carriage? Can it fit everyone?
Not everyone. It can fit 4 of you, like with Morag.
I was just gonna sit on it because I lost my horse earlier.
Morag's big. He's like almost the same size as Goel. So you guys take like half the thing, just the 2 of you. Akindra can kind of squeeze in, and Hope is not huge too, but he has a lot of armor and stuff. It's slightly less comfortable now. But you guys aren't getting wet.
Okay, let's go.
Akindra, it's dark. You can't read the book.
Of course, I have my light. I
Who
cast
said that?
my
Or can
light.
you roll for the light?
I make a flame in the
I'll
carriage.
light my quarter. My quarter staff. I light my staff. Oh, I forgot to look for a glass staff there. Haha.
Ah, it's so bright.
Oops, thought that was a roll.
Always with the complaints of this guy.
His
They
tribe
could
is
just be
dying.
satisfied.
Can't these horses go any faster?
All right, let's.
Chang, roll for animal handling.
22.
Great. Akindra, roll for intelligence. Let's see how long it took you to learn that spell. Pretty good.
Plus 14. Plus 7.
So what's your total?
I think that would be.
21.
Plus 7? 21?
Yeah, 4 plus 3.
That would be.
Yeah, 21. But just don't forget, guys. Say the total. Actually, can you see one another's rolls?
Yeah.
I
Not
changed
the
that.
modifiers, though. We
see our
don't know.
rolls, but we can't see the modifiers. Not
No,
unless
'cause
it's
I-
macro.
Okay, whatever. Just don't forget to say it.
Sure.
And then... Okay, so Akindra, you're able to learn it in about an hour and a half. So you now know Gust of Wind. You can add that spell. You can look it up in the journal.
Oh, how do I?
The
look
compendium,
that up?
sorry. Just click on the letter I icon at the top.
Wait, where do I see compendium?
It's a little little lowercase I icon. Up top right, above the rolls.
On the.
Above the rolls.
Oh, I'm looking at my page here.
And then at the top it says search for spell, item, monster, anything. Just type in Gust of Wind. And then you
Did
can
we get
drag
there
that
faster?
into your spell.
How?
You just drag it onto your character sheet.
Oh. I don't know if it did it.
It'll be in your spells. if you
Accepting
did it
drop.
right.
Oh, I thought like it's a one-time thing.
Maybe if you had used it, well, it was just like a scroll, but
Yeah, but you
You
actually
learned
learned it,
You learn the spell.
I see.
so now you have it. And there's a bunch more
Great!
spells in the spell book too.
That I can.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to take some
Eventually
time to
learn,
decipher
yeah.
because he has his own like code for it. But Marco got the cipher. I mean, Chang got the cipher. Basically,
Okay.
each spell that you want to learn from the book will take you a couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so Chang, you're 20. You're nat 20. Get you guys there in like record time. Chang is like, he looks like a beast. Like he's just like whipping the horses, but not too hard. And you guys make it through the forest. You approach the forest clearing that you reached last time you got here, and the trees start to become more sparse as you move forward. And again, you see a fog in the distance that gets closer and closer, and you move towards it.
It's your time to shine, Akindra.
Okay, so is it here now? I'm waiting for it.
It's approaching. It's getting
It's
closer.
approaching. So I stand up. I
Cast
get
it when we
ready.
You're in the
enter
carriage.
pod.
Oh,
You have
I
to
stand
get
up. I hit my head. And
out. Knocked out.
and so
Well, there
I'm
goes that
kind of
plan.
like, so I'm kind of like this, just like this, standing all the time, the whole time.
And then
And then I
think
got
you-
stiff neck. And then
Idiot.
and then I try to cast the Gust of Wind. Can I cast it now because it says?
you're in the carriage.
I think you have to be outside.
Oh, I have to be outside, so
Yeah,
I
that's-
walk outside like this still,
Okay.
with my head slanted. I am out of the carriage now, and my head is still slanted. Oh my goodness. And I got
that's
stiff neck.
Very good.
And then so I try to cast the spell, even if. Oh dang! I need a seed.
Huh?
It requires
kind
a
of seed?
seed.
Yeah.
What kind
No,
of
like I
seed?
said, you got all the components that you needed from the wizard's tower. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Are you sure? I'm
Yeah.
gonna look for a seed.
Imagine,
back.
we have to go all the way back again.
My people.
Okay. So I look for the seeds. I look for the seeds. I found it. It's so small.
You
I
look
hate
through the
you
things.
guys.
You look through the things that you grabbed, like kind of in a hurry. In one of the pouches, you were able to find some seeds of mixed variety. One of which is a legume seed. You recognize it right away. You grab the legume seed and
Pretty cool.
And I roll.
what did you
Where
roll?
is it? 13
Plus?
plus 7. Perfect 20.
Okay.
But not natural.
Time seems to slow down. The droplets of water, as Akindra steps out of the carriage, and each droplet, like sparkle, makes her armor sparkle as she walks towards the front of the horses. She puts her hands in the formations that she needs. She says the right words. She pushes her hands forward, and a gust of wind pushes the fog, splitting it straight down the middle, creating a 60-foot long, 10-foot wide blast. The fog seems to react, and instead of just parting, it seems to like go erratic, and then it starts to spread to the sides. It wants no part of
Moses.
this. Yeah, Moses of fog.
A fog.
That's how
Okay,
you
come
should
on,
be known
guys,
now.
let's
Fog
go.
Moses.
Because the gust of wind only lasts for 1 minute.
Forward.
I'm kidding. Actually, yes, concentration. I need concentration.
As
Up to
you
1
continue
minute.
forward on either side of you, you can see the fog, and at the very walls of the fog are like eyes. The elementals stand there, upset, and they want.
As we pass, I just go like this.
Okay, roll for animal
Get
handling
us this
to
time.
get the horses through the fog.
Oh no.
Who?
I'm gonna
punches the
regret what I
horse.
just did. Okay, no.
Okay.
I got 13.
13. Okay, so you're able to. You're not doing record time here, but you're making good time. You're moving forward steadily on the horses. Murag's not complaining about the pace, so you know it's good enough.
Cool.
It's hastily.
Morag always complains about my pace.
Okay, as you continue forward, you start to approach again. There's another forest tree line. There's a trail that leads into it.
We're not out of the fog yet?
You're past that part of it already. There was like a part of kind of like of just an open field where the trees were sparse, and now you're approaching another forest. It's another like tree line that you're entering, and yeah,
Okay, but there's no fog here.
there is no more fog.
Cool.
Yeah,
Is it obstructing our path?
no, there's a trail that goes into the forest.
Oh.
Okay.
The sun has just set as you enter into the forest. All of you kind of look to Murag, kind of, in reaction.
Oh, he's in the carriage.
Yeah, he's in the
But
carriage,
he's-
but still.
Can we cure him?
Yeah, you did, but it's the first
Oh,
night
just
since.
right.
So, you all kind of look to him, and he looks nervous as well. He looks anxious.
Morag?
Yeah.
Get the strap.
Don't.
What strap?
Don't strap him down.
Don't
Don't strap him
strap
down so we can
him
straddle him.
down.
Straddle.
I mean,
Are you guys reacting at all?
Where do we go from here, Morag?
Continue forward.
Check. Continue forward.
Continue east. Okay. You guys continue down the trail. You hear all sounds, all kinds of crashing sounds around you. It sounds like the forest is restless. It sounds like there's all kinds of creatures and you hear monsters snarling and you hear bones breaking. You hear like blunt object against flesh, and it all kind of seems off in the distance, but you do hear it as you continue through the forest.
It's like a huge free for all.
Battle Royale, where we
yeah, we
drop
just
in
stepped
boys.
into Hunger Games.
Where we drop in.
The trail starts to narrow out, and you continue forward, but it starts to get very tight for the horses. Chang, roll for animal handling.
18.
Okay. You're able to keep the horses in check. Keep an eye on your guys' DMs.
We should
Why don't you keep an eye on your DMs?
we should take the chimera out of the carriage to protect us.
He was never
It's
in it.
been
I'm
out.
kidding. I'm kidding. That's what we took them from.
That's right.
It's our bodyguard now.
Don't
Huh?
worry, we'll fix you right after we do this other thing.
Yes.
That's the common trend for us.
Just need you to stand guard for us.
That is actually true. That is the common trend.
I see shadowy figures in the tree line.
Is it another
Kendra.
deer?
You're like
What happened?
you moving
Am I
down.
breathing?
Yes.
Well, I'm human.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have to breathe, so
Same.
it just kind of makes me like irrationally angry when I remember that other people have to breathe. Look, I look at Chang, but
Keep an eye on your guys' DMs.
I think something's following us.
It's following us.
Um,
Can you go check?
no,
Is it?
I don't know,
Is it
red
raining
eyes.
still?
Yes.
don't. If I can see its visible eyes through the darkness, I don't think whatever it is going to help us.
There's something moving through the forest. Bunch of shadows.
You continue
Jang.
forward.
Yeah.
Keep the carriage moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Is-
I cast light on my. What's this staff, right?
Yep, but you're in the carriage.
So I raise it up.
Within the carriage?
Oh, I go on top of the carriage. Can I do that?
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Sure. So you just start climbing the carriage while it's moving forward?
No. I
Yeah.
punch a hole up on the ceiling
What
of
if
the
it
carriage.
rains?
It is
It
raining.
is raining.
It is raining.
Is it
Okay,
raining?
Water starts to pour through.
Oh my goodness.
But you can put your
No.
staff there.
Why would you
So
do
now
that? It's slightly less comfortable now.
we went from being a carriage to now we're just like a fucking ambulance or something. I don't know. Now we have a siren who sticks her staff through the roof.
We woo. There's a hole now of the size of Goel's fist in the canvas of the carriage. Akindra sticks her brightly lit quarterstaff up through the hole. You look like, as Hope put it, an ambulance, a medieval ambulance.
I don't know what an ambulance is. What's an ambulance?
Okay.
Wait, who's. Chang is driving, right?
I've got an idea in my head now. Wait, what if we implement
Do you have a
Carriages.
light there?
specifically for delivering hurt people to areas where we can help them
Chang can
and
see
give them
through the dark.
treatment for their injuries?
Oh,
And then we put a light source on top, and we have someone inside banging some pans together to make noise, so that everyone knows to move aside for this high priority carriage.
meta. Too meta for me.
You
The
continue.
shadows
You're right.
disappeared.
You're right. This is stupid. Stupid idea.
What's that, Chang?
The shadows disappeared. I think the light worked.
Teamwork.
You guys take 800 XP for dealing with the fog and for dealing with the shadows.
So each, right?
No.
I believe total.
The heck?
Why do you even bother asking?
Yeah, when has it ever been each?
It's always gonna be each. I mean, not. It's never gonna be each.
Well, hope.
You hear
I live for
Um,
hope.
Chang. You hear it first. There's a
So
loud
that's how many?
crashing
200 each.
set of stomps. Boom, boom,
In front of us?
boom. Yes, coming from in front of you. Trees crash down, and you see 12 feet high that there are the silhouettes of what seem to be ogres. The horses are spooked. Roll for animal handling.
Just go through it.
Is anybody? Hope, are you sitting next to me?
I'm in the carriage.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
I don't know where I am in the carriage, but
Ogre?
Oh,
Ogre?
I rolled a 10.
The horses are panicked and they're kind of trying to move away. You're able to stop them from running to getting too erratic, but it's gonna have to be a constant thing. The ogres approach you. What do you say, Chang?
What do they look like?
You can see the moon is behind them, so you can only see large silhouettes. They're about 12 feet high. They're about 10 feet wide.
I see 2.
Yeah. No, you see 3.
Oh.
The first one is closer to flank it behind.
Oh, I see.
Morag, how much farther do we have to go?
Several days' journey.
My God.
I don't know how far ahead they got.
Do you guys want me to try and just go past them or talk?
Cast
Talk to them?
Firebolt.
Does anyone speak Ogre? What do they speak? Do they speak Common?
Ogres, good
Do
question.
they speak Giant? I speak
Ogres,
Very
in my
good
experience, are beef boys. They have a little bit of a beef brain.
So you want to trick them with words?
They speak common
Or-
and giant. Wow, nail on the head.
I speak both of those.
Well, I mean, ogres are
Kendra-
just giant people.
So play by play, guys. You hear the stomps, right? All of you
Yes.
hear that. Chang's the only one that sees it. What do you guys do?
Okay, I tell the others, guys, I think there's ogres ahead.
Oh, really?
Kendra, are you able to cast minor illusion on us?
To be like ogres.
How big is
Uh,
your minor illusion? Can you make us look like a
yeah.
big rock?
Or something, yeah. Like a cloud or something?
A cloud?
They're walking towards you.
Yeah.
They see you
'cause
because
maybe
of the
they'll
light.
notice. I don't know.
I'm reading.
The one up front is pulling his giant wooden club back.
It must be no larger than a 5-foot cube.
Okay. Chang, you need to move us.
Okay, I'm gonna try to dodge.
I yank a Kendra's staff back down from the hole.
And I will
gonna-
cast my
I'm
minor
trying to, like-
illusion though,
And to do what?
but sound. So the sound can come from somewhere on the other
Oh,
side,
nice.
like an explosion.
Yeah, like to the left of us or something in the
Yeah.
trees.
Okay, great. So you'll distract them. Roll to cast it.
See, it can range from a whisper to a scream. What kind of sound? Scream or explosion?
I don't know. Whatever you can do that's the loudest.
Jazz music.
A scream. Can you do scream in a different language?
Yeah,
you
like
do-
what do they speak? Giant?
Giant or common?
Giant. Maybe do giant.
I'll do a giant females.
Yeah,
Female
yeah.
sexy voice. Hey,
Okay.
ogre. Like that.
Okay.
Okay. Wait.
Turns out they're all
Sure.
female. They're all female ogres in front of us.
They all swing that way.
Ogres! Oh, 2 plus
7?
Is that intelligence?
7.
9. That's
Seven.
just short.
9.
You guys gotta say what the roll is. You gotta total it.
7. I said 2 plus 7.
9. It's 9.
Yeah, just say what the actual number is so people don't have to do math.
2
Okay,
plus 7. 2 plus 7.
which is?
9.
9.
Okay, great. There's a loud scream off in the distance. You all hear it, and so do the ogres. You see the one that was pulling his club back. You see him turn his head. The other 2 do as well. What do you do?
To
Are the
le-
rest of
to
you
our
still in
left.
the carriage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've yanked a Kendra's quarterstaff down from the outside the hole now, so it's
Okay.
inside the carriage now.
And they look to our left or something?
To your left, there, right.
Okay. So then I'll guide the horses towards the right side of the tree line and kind of hide us. Well, still moving forward, but kind of underneath. Hopefully, underneath the branches, so they can't really see us as well.
Okay. Roll for animal handling.
Please. Oh. 6.
10. That should be good.
No, I added it together already.
6 is your total. The horses are move in a frenzy. They're scared. You can't move the horses.
What?
Hey, boy. It's okay. Can I try
Goel,
to-
you're sitting in the carriage with Murag.
Yeah, I don't know if this will make a difference, but I'll cast my fog cloud.
Okay. Are you stepping out first?
No, I'll
cast
cast
it in the
Oh, like,
No,
are you
cast it in
can-
the carriage, make it like a hot box.
you guys
The ra-
smoking in there?
The range is 120 feet, so I can create a 20-foot radius from 120 feet.
Where are you putting it? Where are you casting it to?
Just put your hand to the hole that you made, and then
Yeah.
it'll
Oh.
cast out of the hole.
All right, I'm digging the hole now.
I feel like that's gonna make us a big target. If they just want to swing at the fog, they'll just
Yeah, I guess that's true.
It's
they
a
can just
20-foot
sweep the fog.
Yeah, 20-foot radius is going to cover you guys. No, actually not even completely, because the horses are, like, lengthwise pretty long.
Well, just by the area where the ogres are, like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By their feet?
yeah.
Okay, so they start to look around down beneath them.
Okay. Can
So
I
that-
try to
oh.
calm the horses?
Try. Roll for animal handling.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
1.
Okay, you try to calm the horses. You slip and you punch one in the face.
How? I'm so far away.
You're trying
How is
to.
that
You reach
still
over. You're trying to
possible?
like calm them. They're like they're moving around. you punch a horse in the face. It falls down unconscious, not dead.
Oh my god, you knocked a horse out. Do you know how hard that is?
Not for you guys. Imagine you guys start your adventure at level 1. You're already above average, right? You're already stronger, smarter, faster than like a regular person. You guys are at level 7 now? 8? 7. You guys are
7.
like superheroes.
Technically, we start at level 5.
Wow.
So what you're saying is he should have blasted that horse's head off when he punched it. Because that's
Well,
what Superman would do.
In a couple levels.
In a
Depends.
couple
Is he-
levels. In a couple levels, your accidental animal handling slip-ups are going to be a lot more detrimental.
a lot more gruesome. In any case, you have 2 horses. One is down. They can't drag the other one. You guys are immobilized.
Chimera. Can you help us?
Don't look at me.
Please.
Where is it? Is it just flying?
It's walking next to you guys.
Please
Like-
help us. If you don't help, we're all dead.
Roll for persuasion.
If you don't help, we're not turning you back.
Wow.
I rolled a 14.
We'll fly up and try to distract them.
Oh, they're gonna die.
Okay, I guess we have to leave this horse, guys. We have.
Okay.
We're just dragging an unconscious horse.
No, yeah, we're gonna leave this one.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna shapeshift into a horse, and then we'll all get us out of here.
Wow.
Okay.
But you're gonna leave
Sorry,
that horse.
So I exit the carriage
Okay.
and I cast. Damn, that's a 6. Maybe not.
What's your modifier on that?
Is it wisdom or intelligence?
Your casting, let's double check.
For a
Strength.
druid? Yeah, please.
Aren't druids spellcasting,
Wisdom, maybe?
that'd be wisdom?
Yeah, I,
I
wanna say
actually don't
wisdom. Wisdom makes sense because nature.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 7 if it's
It's
wisdom.
still, yeah, it's not enough. Actually, any of your casting modifiers would not be great. Wisdom is your best shot because your stats there. Okay, so no, you're not able to transform.
Can you lay on hands the unconscious horse? Does that fix unconsciousness?
I don't have any lay on hands left.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Okay, I'll take the reins and just put it over my shoulder and just drag the carriage.
Okay.
So there's one horse and then Goel.
No, there's 3 horses. Oh, there's 4 horses. What are you talking about?
Oh,
fine.
okay. So we're okay, right?
There's 3 horses. Yeah, but you have one tied to the rest of them that's unconscious.
Okay, I untie the horse.
Oh my god.
We don't go. I don't know if we need you to.
Okay, you continue forward. You hear ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk. As you continue forward.
Boom. Boom. Aside from us running it over, that horse is as considering what was like going on before the ogres.
The ogres
State-
swing into the sky, trying to hit the flying chimera.
Oh god, I hope the chimera doesn't die. I feel
I
bad.
kind of hope it gets.
You hear, kushink, kush, gram, boom. The ogres fall to the ground, all 3, almost simultaneously.
Oh my god.
There's a large crashing noise, and you have to brace yourselves from the shaking of the earth. Everybody, roll for dex.
Would you?
No.
What killed them? The Chimera?
I think so.
Oh, I have a 2.
Whoa.
I have an
I'm
18.
rolling okay today.
23.
You know, if that was the Chimera,
Oh,
we're gonna
God.
have to treat this guy a lot nicer from now on.
Yeah.
He's gonna become our main priority if that was him.
Yeah.
Hope that was.
Goel, you trip, and then everybody hears a ga-dunk, ga-dunk, ga-dunk,
Wait.
ga-dunk.
Wait, no. Aren't we all in the carriage though?
He falls out of the carriage.
Are we all in the carriage? Why do we all have to roll?
Huh? Because you're bracing yourself still. And Goel was not. Goel was walking. Kindred, did you? Yeah, you did. Goel tripped,
Okay.
and then there was a loud ga-dunk, 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 ga-dunk.
I get up
Okay, so we have to go back for goal now.
and brush.
Yeah,
Brush it
you
off.
don't take any damage. As the dust starts to settle,
Oh, no.
you see a single kindle of light coming from
Like-
where the ogre bodies are. A very small kindle of light.
Okay, well, let's go back because we have to get Goel, and
No,
also
I-
we could check out that light.
Dude, check out the light.
I'm not even hurt. I'm just laying down there.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't even take damage from that, surprisingly.
I call out to the Chimera. Chimera!
What the heck was that?
Oh, we don't know. Did you see anything?
No,
Did you even do anything?
we thought we were done for. All of you kind of walk towards the kindling light. You're trying to figure out what the heck just happened, and you see a swordsman sitting atop the dead ogre. He has his hair tied up in a ponytail. It's all a mess, and he's wearing a black kimono, a bit disheveled, and he's smoking a cigarette. He says, "You guys are heading east?"
I don't mean to overhaul your character description here, but I think you mean yukata instead of kimono.
Okay.
So pretty.
This segment is brought to you by Ami Ami.
No, please don't.
Ami, what?
Don't go there.
What category?
Hope will tell you all about it.
No, I won't.
18 plus.
I won't. I really won't.
18 plus only.
Age restricted.
He says you don't want to head east.
Well, we're
Can't
going
tell
to.
us what to do.
I can't. I can only warn you.
Then shut up.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help, but we're gonna get a move on.
Who sent you? Where you from?
Mo.
Just on a job. He pats a black furry figure. You didn't even notice it there. All of a sudden, its eyes open, and you see a 10-foot tall direwolf. and strapped to the side of the saddle on the direwolf is a head of a hag. He says,
That's pretty cool.
I got one of the hags, but there's 3 more in the woods. You either go... What?
Better get a move on then.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you will. But you're either dealing with the hags or you're dealing with the basilisk. Those are the only 2 ways out of this forest.
Can I pet your wolf?
He looks to the wolf. What do you think? It shakes its head.
You have to earn that respect, boy.
Go in for one anyway.
I'm gonna get my own direwolf.
Anyways,
Well-
here. He hands you some business cards.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
How do we reach?
Wow. He has the
What
business card.
information does this give us
I
that we
know.
can contact him?
He just flicks it down and it just like floats towards us.
it's like a poorly drawn self-portrait, and then it says send ravens to Redmont and Katsuo Bounty Hunter Services.
Cool. Thank you for this. See ya.
Maybe last time I
Yes.
see you guys. Take care.
As soon as he turns around, I just throw the card on the ground.
As he's watching.
Just, all right.
Before it lands on the ground, he zips to it and he grabs it. What a waste. I won't forget that. He puts it in his pocket. You guys continue forward. You get back
Yeah.
onto the carriage, back onto the... Chang, you're still the one driving it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try not to punch any more horses.
Okay. You guys are all starting to feel a bit fatigued through everything that's been
Can we
going
rest?
on. You can continue forward. Those of you that are in the carriage, you can do a rest if you'd like. Whoever's driving, obviously, would not be able to. What would you like to do?
Okay,
I'll take
so
a rest.
I'm gonna sleep, right? Chang is driving, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so are you guys going
Do you
down?
need light? Do you need light?
that would be helpful. I guess I'll just ask
You have a
Morag-
staff, right? You have a staff.
No, I have a trident, so that works.
Okay, so I'll just light that up for you.
Sure.
Okay, I cast my... Oh, this is him?
Yeah.
I just saw him. 8 plus 7.
Oh,
15.
You guys are so good at math.
Thanks.
Okay.
D&D keeps me in check.
Wow.
So what did you cast on the light on?
Trident.
My trident.
Okay. So you light up Chang's trident. It illuminates the darkness, and you can see up ahead of you. You have the 3 horses pulling the carriage. You're not getting through it as quickly. Roll for animal handling.
7.
Okay. You still, as you continue forward, you hear several loud crashing noises all around you. It's off in the distance, some closer than others, but it's like, yeah, you hear like just blunt object on blunt object or blunt object on flesh. You hear crashing noises of trees. You hear cries of pain, and you guys continue forward. This prevents you guys from resting well.
that's okay. I didn't need to sleep anyways.
As you continue forward, sunset is close. You know, because the sky starts to light with a bit of amber across the dark blue. The stars become a bit less clear, and as you move forward, you see that the path starts to diverge. There are 2 ways to go.
Morag. Which way?
Just trying to sleep.
Okay, well, which way do we go?
He looks around. He looks up at the stars, and he's trying to like figure out where you are exactly. He says, "Oh, Okay. Either we go through the Black Forest and we deal with the hags, the 4 hags of the Black Forest, or we go to the right through the Canyon of the Basilisk.
Do you guys want to deal with hags over basilisks?
Keep your guys' eyes on your DMs.
Which one is more dangerous? Because I live for adventure.
I'd rather fight
Well-
one thing than 4.
Hags are mortal. A basilisk is a
A
monster.
basilisk is like a dragon with multiple heads. That sounds interesting.
I thought
What
it's
do
a
you
I
snake.
don't know what.
And then
No,
it's
a
just this
basilisk
small.
is a snake.
Oh, I think it's like a dragon.
No, that's a hydra.
I'm pretty
The one with
sure.
multiple heads. Hydra is the one with multiple heads.
Hail Hydra.
I think the basilisk is a dragon with
Hydra.
3 heads.
In this world, a basilisk is like a hydra.
Well, that's stupid.
Oh, then
Call it a
Yeah.
hydralisk.
I mean, even the basilisk is multiple things. So,
yeah.
do you guys want to just do the hags? I feel like
Real quick, wait. Yeah, you can continue talking.
What's his
I think-
face was saying he was dealing with hags anyways.
yeah, he
Said he
killed
killed
one,
one anyways, so.
so it's doable.
Yeah. Super
he might-
doable.
I've
We
heard
might
of
run
the
into him
canyon
again if we
before.
go for the hags.
I've heard
He
of the
killed a
canyon
hag, so yeah.
before.
What do
letting
you
you
know
know.
of the canyon?
He'll probably save us
Well,
because we have plot armor. So like, if we almost die, he'll come and save us.
Good old
Let's-
plot armor.
Let's go for the hags.
there's rumored to be a 7-headed basilisk.
7
I don't want
head.
to deal with. I'd rather deal with 3 hags than 7 basilisks.
Let's go for the hags.
I also
I
have
mean,
a
there's
bad
a chance that
experience with
because he
things
was
that-
here for a job to kill
Yeah.
them, at least maybe he's gonna come back and kill more. So let's just go to the hags.
Do our job
said-
for us.
He did mention like 3 more. so-
Well, we have
Yeah.
to ask him about the hags first.
Oh, he's long gone.
He's
Like,
really
you guys,
don't
you
have to
guys are
ask
long
him.
gone.
You guys
can
went to
just-
sleep.
I
And I
was
was,
so-
We
I was
don't
so
have to
rude to
ask him
him.
at all. We can just go.
No, maybe
Yeah.
Morag knows something.
Well, I guess we can ask him while we're going through the forest.
okay, let's go to the hags then.
You continue forward into the Black Forest. What you thought was darkness seems like nothing compared to this. If not for your lit trident, you would not be able to see a foot ahead of you, Chang. The rest of you are sheltered within the carriage, but the darkness seems to flow in through the hole at the top of the carriage that you ride in, and the trees don't only cover your sides now; they kind of envelop you, forming canopies overhead. You continue through the darkness. Even you're pretty sure it's morning at this point, but the light doesn't reach through the trees. It's dark. The name Black Forest makes sense to you now.
I just wanna kind of stay on my toes, like keep a lookout. I'm ready for something.
Okay. Roll for animal handling.
9.
Okay. So you're able to keep the horses moving forward. You start to hear noises. Sounds like chimes, sounds like bells, sometimes to your left, sometimes to your right. Keep an eye on your DMs. You continue forward.
Yep.
Oh, guys, did you hear that? Cackling behind us.
Cackle, 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 cackle.
Oh, it's just a Kindra.
Oh, how come? There.
It sounds like
I
it's right behind me in this carriage.
you hear.
I think those are the hags.
Sorry, can you do that again? I didn't hear that.
He's scary. Scary.
I do one of these.
I can't see. Oh. Um,
Try to,
Goel
like,
pokes two
just
holes
blow
into
out
the
the wall
canvas
of the
behind.
carriage.
Yeah, he pokes two giant holes into the side of the carriage. You now have like peeping holes if you want to use them.
Okay, stick my head on the roof.
A Kindred pokes her hole through the head of the roof, spreading the hole wider.
You just get guillotine. Just
Decapitated.
Chang and Akindra, you see the silhouette of a figure standing about 50 yards ahead of you. The horses continue forward.
Yeah, I'm going straight through that thing. It's an illusion. I've seen this in horror movies. You
Okay.
never swerve out of the way.
Roll for animal handling.
you never swerve. You
You
never
don't
stop.
swerve.
You never back down. There's no way you
19.
win.
I got 21, baby. We're not
Ah.
stopping. We're not stopping.
You continue
Can I
forward.
cast my minor illusion?
The light from your trident sheds light against
I'm like
the face of a
putting
hag.
my trident forward to like joust it.
In front of the three horses in front of you.
Hop
It's a
onto the
long
head of one
staff.
of the horses, and he's like, yeah, yeah.
It does not reach past even the first set of horses.
Well, because I'm aiming, you know.
To the
If it
side,
gets
you're gonna try to
past.
go around and okay.
Yeah.
You aim towards the first towards the hag with your trident.
It's
You
glowing
miss
still.
and it vanishes.
Good.
You're right. Your knowledge
Thank
of these
You
horror
look-
films.
You turn to look forward, nothing ahead, and then you feel just a cold presence to your right. Something's sitting next to you.
Just do
Nah,
one of
I ain't
these.
looking. I'm not looking.
Just
Do
do
you think
one
I'm
of
gonna
these.
look? I'm some kind of idiot. I'm gonna look and then there's something in front of me instead? Nah, you can't get me with that. I
Say,
look
"Hope
straight
there's
forward
something
and keep
behind me,
going.
and I'll fucking swing through the wall with my hammer.
Roll for Constitution. A Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, you get it by, but you get a +4 on that, baby.
Okay, so then 17.
You hear a whisper, and you feel
La,
breath.
la, 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 la.
you feel breath against your right ear. She says, "Come
La, la.
to me, child. Come to me."
La 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 la.
Your la 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 la's are able to keep the noise out, and you continue forward. What do the rest of you do? You just hear Chang sitting up front going la 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 la.
What is he doing?
The hags are like, this is the weirdest person. I've ever-"
This is the weirdest group. The dude just started punching holes through the carriage.
There's like a head sticking on the top of the carriage.
Goel, you feel cold hands rest against your shoulders.
I see cold hands on Goel's shoulders.
Say, "Come to me, child." The voice says to you. Roll for Constitution.
We're hardly children.
Actually, I'm so sorry.
I'm the
it's a
only
wisdom.
child here.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Sorry, wait.
now you switch it to wisdom. Okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's actually sorry.
I
It
get a
was meant to
+4
be.
on that.
Yeah.
You get +4.
17.
Okay.
18 because I have wisdom. 1.
Okay. The smack of your hands against your shoulders as you tried to pat it away was loud enough to distract you from the noise. You continue forward.
Nice.
Hope you feel hands caress your face. You see nothing. You feel only cold hands caress your face.
Ugh.
Uh,
I lick him.
Rest.
I stick out my tongue. Ah.
you lick. Your eyes are closed. You open them for a moment, and in front of you, you see knelt before you.
Oh, Nelt.
Come on. You see
caressing his
a
face.
smiling
Just caress-
hag.
Her arms are just like twice the length of anyone else's arms, just caressing my face while she's knelt down.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
There we go. Plus. That's 24.
Okay. Frustrated, the hag says, "Ha! You don't want to come? Fine!
Don't rephrase! Rephrase!
You don't want to come to me? Huh, fine." She does a single turn around and she swipes her claws all around, just kind of like clawing at whatever she can. You guys can all roll dex to kind of back away a bit. She's in the carriage.
Whoa, scary.
How was the room?
Creepy.
You notice only half of her.
Oh, come on. That's a 1 total.
I have an 18.
18. Okay. Goel, you're able to scooch over as far away as you can get from the hag. Hope, Akindra, you didn't roll.
I thought I did.
I do not see it. I see Goel and Hope. Okay.
12. 5. Plus.
I think that should be an 8.
What's your dexterity saving?
Oh, my
Is it saving throw?
dexterity I think is 3. Yeah,
I
3.
think this is just a normal roll.
Oh, okay. Then she has 8.
Okay. So, you guys, I'm using dice today. Okay. So, Hope and Akindra, you guys take.
Do you know what this finger can do? I can still
Command.
see her,
Tell
right?
me.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about fire?
Probably not best in the carriage, but
Hope, you take 4
lower
plus
my
5, 9 damage. Akindra, you take.
What kind of attack is this?
Oh, wait. We're restored, right? I
It's a
didn't
claw.
restore my health.
We didn't get a good rest, so I don't know if it counted.
13
Oh,
plus
yeah,
5.
so what?
Akindra, you take 18 damage. She clawed away, flesh exposing your across your arm. She cackles and laughs.
she hit flesh.
Yep.
Doesn't Akindra have like a nice armor?
Where's the new camera? What's happened?
Hey!
Rivendell. Past. Me old mother used to say.
You just watched Game of Thrones, so.
Oh. Okay. Did you guys put in your damage?
Yes.
Okay. Akindra, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on 31 now.
Okay.
From full health, right?
Yeah, Murag takes 8 plus 5, 13 damage as well. Murag reaches forward for her throat. He's holding her, hands wrapped around her throat. What do you guys want to do?
Why is he holding back? It's just kill her.
Well, that was just his first thing. He just like reached and he's like squeezing at her throat. She's smiling.
Oh, she likes it.
Squeezing just the right amount. What are you guys doing? You're sitting in the carriage. There's a hag clawing away at you guys.
I guess I'm unaware of this. So.
Go well. Do you want to just like reach into her like jaw and
So So she's very close to me, right?
Damn.
Pull each side away.
Can I shocking grasp her?
Morag's holding on to her.
Yeah, so can I shocking grasp both of them?
Can I open the carriage door and just shove her outside?
There is no door. It's just kind of open.
Yeah.
No, it's just open.
Can I shocking grasp her?
There's no
How's
door. It's just open in the back.
How does carriage work?
It's like one of those old ones. Is it like where
It's
wood
like
on the top though?
no. It's just a canvas over
Okay.
like a rounded canvas
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
over
yeah.
wood.
So where's the entrance? Like at the back?
Yeah, at the back.
Yep.
Oh. Can I just kick her off our carriage? Like
You can
just-
try.
Spartan.
Roll for strength.
Make sure you communicate with Morag so he doesn't still hold on to her.
It's a 5 + 8, so it's a 13.
13. You try to kick. You hit Murag instead. He doesn't get hurt.
Hell.
He's like, what? What are you doing, Goliath?
So we're outside.
Just chuck her out.
It's you guys can react first. Murag did his thing already. Like while he did that, while he was going to do that, or while he's holding her, you guys split second react. What do you do? Akindra, Hope.
All right.
Can I shocking grasp her?
Yes, you can. Just do it. Just roll to try.
Oh,
You-
damn.
my
You shot
I
God.
rolled
Right.
one.
You reach forward. Chang hits a bump in the road. The carriage moves, and you accidentally touch Murag. Roll for damage.
Are you kidding me right
This
now?
poor guy.
He gets kicked. And now he's shocking grasp.
One D8, 1D8. 6.
6.
Hey!
I'm gonna deliver a smoking full power left hook.
Oh god.
Okay, go and roll.
Left hook on the hag's head.
Is Morag still holding on?
It's all
not bad.
happening kind of simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
It's not like
don't-
this happens 10 seconds later, that happens. This is all happening at the same time.
Do I
So
add my
he's-
proficiency? Okay, sorry. Do I add my
He's an arm-
proficiency on arm strike?
You can do it, yeah. You're sitting in a carriage. You're not necessarily having you don't have your weapon drawn, right? So yeah, you can absolutely
Yeah.
just.
But
Punch.
okay, so I add my proficiency to this. Then it's 23.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood your question. My bad.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I thought you
So
said.
it's still good.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
I thought you said, "Do I have permission to?" I was like, "What?"
Oh no,
Yeah. You can do
I
whatever.
wanted to know if I just add my
Proficiency.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's very gentlemanlike.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
May I
"Wow."
punch you?
Do I have permission to blast the hag in the head with my fist? Yeah, 23 then.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Okay. But what is an unarmed strikes? What would the punch's damage be? D4 or?
So D6.
Ooh.
Marco, what's your
Yeah, it's
unarmed
just-
strike? Plus.
Well, mine goes off dexterity, but
Plus your strength modifier.
yeah, I think it's strength bond.
That's a 5.
You punch her in the face. Her head turns like full 100 degrees. You hear cracking of bones. She turns her head back, smiling still, missing some teeth, blood from her mouth, but she's smiling.
I think we might have to cut off its head because that's what the other guy did.
Go well, you know what to do.
Chang, roll for animal handling.
All right.
17.
Great. Akindra, Goel, Hope. What are you guys doing?
Okay, Murag, hold her there. I'm gonna try something.
Cut off his fingers.
Like,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna grab her jaw like Hope said,
Okay.
and just pry it open
Roll
until I can take it off.
roll for Dex to like get your hands into her mouth. We'll do 2 rolls here, and then strength to like rip it as much as you can. Okay.
13.
Yeah, you get your hands into her mouth. Roll D8 for damage. She has sharp teeth.
Oh, so damage on me?
Yeah. Not
Great.
bad. Yeah. And roll for strength. You hear muffled.
It's 14.
All of you hear like flesh rip. You hear cracking of bones of a jaw. You hear blood sprays all over Mureg.
Yes.
Rip her head off.
Gourd.
You have the upper part of her head attached to your hand, like the fangs have dug into your fingers, and it just kind of hangs off your hand. You stand there crouched within the carriage. The rest of her body goes limp.
Oh,
Effective.
fuck.
Okay, you have holes in your hands. Trying to grab things will be at a disadvantage until that's healed.
His axe. He
Oh,
can't
shit.
hold his axe.
I need that anyway.
The yeah, you guys take 1200 XP for dealing with the hag,
Each?
and you continue forward through the Black Forest. Not each.
So 300 each.
Let's see.
So what, we have 3 more of these? Or 2 more of these?
According to Katsuo, 2 more.
Kick the body out of the carriage, but keep the head.
300, right?
Yeah. Or
Yeah, we'll tie the head to our carriage.
Where on the carriage?
don't even just like stick it on the very top like a pike. Kind of pike.
Oh yeah, I like
Or
that.
put it on like Chang's trident, just like a pike.
Yeah.
You hear a voice.
Oh my god.
It's Billie Eilish?
No.
Chang, you're the first to see it.
Celtic.
There's something sitting on the horse in the front. It turns its head.
It's
Oh
pretty.
my
It's creepy.
God. I
That
wish
one's
you
much
didn't show me
creepier.
this.
This is much creepier than the first one.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wish you didn't show me this.
So
Yeah.
scary.
Spooky season.
It's on.
Come
What?
to me, child.
It's on a horse. You said.
It's sitting on your horse. The
Oh,
one
on
up
my
front,
horse.
the war
In
horse.
front of you.
Guess we gotta get rid of that horse.
Facing me.
It's her head turns to face you, just her head.
All right. Well. Trust my try. Straight for the head. Come to me.
Roll a wisdom saving throw first.
Remember your +4.
13. What? Yeah, 13.
What is it?
13.
13. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Saving throw.
You start to feel panicked.
Is this some kind of charm?
Am I frightened? Would you say?
You let go of the reins, and you jump off the carriage and you start running away,
Am I frightened?
running back from where you came from. You're frightened. You're panicked. It's an extreme state of being frightened.
Because I.
The
have
rest
an
of you see a
ability.
blue blur flying back as it like goes into view of the back of the carriage. You're still kind of moving forward a bit. Not
Wait,
as fast.
before that, I have an ability called Stillness of Mind,
Okay.
which allows me to end like a frightened effect or charmed.
Okay. You can roll at
don't have to-
disadvantage. Oh, you don't have to roll? It's an
No.
ability, right?
Yeah, you just because it says you could use your action to end one effect on
Yeah,
yourself.
so it's still an action.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I don't know what modifier that is. It's just 12.
Okay. You feel fear. Every negative emotion you've ever felt kind of floods through your mind. As you feel that panic taking over, you try to calm yourself. The blue figure that ran past towards the path that you guys just traveled across is now just standing still. You see like heavy breathing, and he turns around. It's Chang.
Ignore that.
Okay. It's Chang. What do you do, Chang? You're not panicked.
Is the carriage still going?
It's still moving slowly.
Okay. I'll catch up to it.
Okay. All of a sudden you hear the horse cries out in pain.
Bitch, not my horse.
The carriage stops. Almost full halt. What do you do?
You want me, witch? Come at me.
Call her a witch. She's a hag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let her
Hag.
call her whatever.
You don't see
doesn't
her.
deserve the title.
As you come from behind the carriage, you go forward. You pass the front of the canvas where the carriage ends. Your horses have been beheaded.
The horses.
All three.
Mm.
I still have my trident in my hand.
What happened to the Chimera?
It
It's
walks
there.
behind you.
Yeah.
It looks scared, constantly checking over its shoulders. Tail tucked beneath
I'm
its back
I'm gonna
legs.
go ahead and hop out of the carriage with my. Gonna draw my hammer.
Okay. Hope pulls Astero's warhammer out, wields it, 2 hands. What about the rest of you?
I kind of like I have my trident ready, and I want my back like to the carriage.
Okay. You hear cackling from different areas behind you, in front of you, to your left, to your right.
I turn into a panther.
Okay. Roll to shift.
Or maybe not. Maybe I don't.
It's like when the Hulk was like when Eric Banner was having a hard time turning into his Bruce Banner. Oh my God, Eric Banner.
Eric.
So I was thinking Eric Bana and Bruce Banner.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like when he was trying to turn into the Hulk and he couldn't. What was that? Infinity War Endgame. And then yeah, you shift for a moment and you come back. You're not able to. Morag looks freaked out. His face covered in blood. What are you doing, Akindra?
Burn the forest,
I'm
Akindra.
thinking.
Yeah, just burn the whole
They
forest.
can't hide in
Where
the
is
forest
she?
if it's on fire.
Right now.
Chang stands ready with his trident.
Where is she now?
Hope is walking
It's
around from the
us.
back.
We
We
don't
don't
know.
know where.
We don't know where
Not
she
really.
is.
We just hear laughter around us in the trees.
She's not invisible, right?
I don't
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is she invisible?
We don't know.
Okay. DM should know. Is she invisible?
Why would I just say that? You see a girl come running from behind you.
Me?
No. There's just a girl. She says, "Help me, please, help me!"
Nope.
Who's she closest
Running
to?
from
Who's she
behind
closest to?
who?
Who's she closest
The
to?
Chimera.
Me?
Yo.
I'm so confused.
damn it.
Running from behind me or what?
You're in the carriage. You didn't tell me you got out, right? So you're still in the carriage.
Oh, then I'll stay.
There's a girl running. She's wearing like peasant clothes. She's running towards you.
Nope.
Help me, please! They're
Yeah,
after me.
No.
Seen this
Oh,
before.
that's the
What do you
girl.
want to do, Chang?
I'll get out of the carriage
Okay. Akindra
and then
steps out of the carriage, steps down to the ground, quarterstaff at hand. What do you
And
do?
then I'll say, I'll help you. And then I'll hold her and then shocking grasp. Boom!
Wait, hey,
I'm
before this
just
happens,
kidding.
I'm gonna use detect magic.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna-
sure
good
that's
idea.
the hag. That's why I'll shocking grasp her. But I'll
I'm using
pretend that
detect
I'll
magic.
help her.
Who is this? Detect magic?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah.
It's an illusion.
20.
Okay.
What do you say? You didn't communicate this to everybody. What do you say? You know that it is.
Yeah, that's not really there. That's not.
Akindra's saying, yeah, I'll help you. What do you say to Akindra?
I wouldn't touch that, Akindra. It's not real.
Akindra, what do you say?
Okay. That's it.
They're
Okay,
trying to play
fine.
How
mind games.
uncharacteristic of you to listen to me right away.
I know. But
It
I was
kneels
like,
to the
okay,
ground.
I rolled my eyes first.
It kneels to the ground and starts crying.
I
They're
kick
trying to
it.
play games with their mind. Don't trust them.
I kick
Who is
it.
it? Where is it right now? Is it right next to me?
It's behind the chimera. It's still like 10 yards away or so behind the chimera.
I cast my firebolt.
Roll to cast.
Not at the girl. The forest.
Where? You have forest to your left, your right, overgrowth over top you.
Top
I
me?
think overgrowth is easiest to set aflame. I think leaves catch fire.
And it'll
Easier than
give
wood.
us more light at least.
Okay. So on top.
Because maybe if we could open the canopy, the light will like help us.
Shh. I cast it.
Okay. Yeah. So you cast your firebolt. You put your hands together. You shoot the firebolt up towards the upper part of the canopy. It ignites in flames. Branches start to fall onto the carriage. The blinding light it's like your pupils dilate, and Hope and Akindra, you guys are like blinded by the light a bit because you've been in darkness for so long. Chang not so much because his trident has been lit up.
Yeah.
Goel doesn't see the light. He's still in the carriage. So does Murag's the same. The chimera scurries to get into the front of the carriage, like tail tucked behind its legs. Help me! The girl says.
We won't fall for your tricks, demon. We know you're not real.
She looks up. Her face is as beautiful as a hag can be. Oh, you don't want to play? She says. And then she runs into the forest to the right,
I cast my firebolt.
towards the direction. Roll to cast it.
Is that a hit?
Yes.
Roll again.
Sure.
Why?
Or I'm gonna give her. No, I'll give her advantage saving throw because she's in the forest, right? Are you trying to cast it while before she gets into the tree line?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're also blind.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So roll for disadvantage, or just roll with disadvantage because you're kind of like wincing from the light. It's just really bright. You guys have been
Who's
in darkness
this?
for so long.
Hope.
Hope and
You.
Akindra,
We're
Why?
both blind.
because you guys have been in darkness for so long.
Huh?
You've been in darkness for so long, and then you lit the canopy on fire. So the blinding light from your fire makes your pupils dilate.
Why?
Your
Because that's
pupils
how light
dilate.
works.
Yeah.
That's how eyes work.
Because I can see in the dark. And
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's still like your
But
eyes adjust
no.
to the darkness, right? Right?
That
Go
is
like
how
this
light
for 10
works.
minutes,
Well,
and then I'll let
also
you open your
because
eyes. in 10
Not-
The
minutes.
dark,
My eyes.
the
Just roll with
darkness
a
in
d-
this forest is different. Also,
Not
Yeah.
my eyes.
Okay, so either way, you did it. You hit the hag.
I rolled it.
She falls over into the tree line, but she's aflame. Roll for damage.
wrecked.
Roll for damage, Akindra.
Easy money sniper.
Wait. That's when you reach 5th level, 2d10. 18.
I'm gonna attempt to run up because
Save
like
the hag again?
she fell into the tree line, but she's on fire, right? So she should still be kind of visible.
Yeah, she is.
I'm gonna try to run up and like grab her leg and like haul her back into the clearing or into the path.
Decapitate her.
Okay.
What kind of roll? I'll just like roll this. Oh. Am I rolling with disadvantage too because of the blind
Yes.
light? Okay.
Well,
So it can be potentially be even worse.
yeah, it is. Okay, no, it's okay. So you're blinded by the light. You step towards the direction. You try to move as fast as you can. You reach your hand forward to try and grab at her, but your vision's kind of off right now. You aren't able to grab at her leg. She's right in front of you though. She tries to get up. She's about to. She gets up and she's able to move 10 feet ahead. That's all she can move. Goel, you're still in the carriage. Chang, you hear the commotion behind you. 2 firebolts.
Somebody stab her or something.
Does she
She's
seem
already
panicked?
weak.
Yeah, she's in flames.
Come on, just
She's
end
on
it.
fire.
All right, Murag. Sounds like they need help. Let's go. I push
Murag
Murag.
looks like he's in a state of shock. You push him out. He falls onto his face in the mud behind the carriage.
I get out
Sticking up.
and I pick him up. Come on, big guy.
Roll for persuasion.
Fucking useless. 3.
He stands there like eyes wide, in a state of shock.
All right,
got
throw him
shot.
back in.
Okay.
Throw him back in the carriage.
Roll for strength. It's
Well,
still a
10.
9. Oh,
It's a
10.
10.
Yeah, you throw him back into the carriage. He lies there on his back, not moving. Chang, what are you doing?
I run over and I try to like pierce at her throat with my trident.
Roll for strength. Or dex? Strength.
It's dex for me.
Dex? Okay. You pierce into her neck. You see the trident poke through the front of her neck, the middle fork of the trident poke through, and she starts to slide out of it, and she tries to walk forward.
Is she still on it though?
No. Oh yeah, she's trying to slide off of it. Sure.
Okay. And then I want to like slam her into the ground.
Roll for strength.
Just... Okay.
Just end her. Jeez.
15.
Okay.
Or actually, 18.
18. Okay. You grab tight on your trident. Before she can slip out of it, you whip her body forward, and her head cracks. It goes like her neck goes 90 degrees at her neck. It hasn't detached. Flesh still connects to flesh, but it's cracked. Like she's not moving. Her body's still
guys.
aflame.
Somebody cut her head off.
You see,
She's still on fire. I
Yeah.
forgot.
I'm gonna cast Produce Flame on my hand to cauterize the fang wounds, or not.
great rolls today. A lot of 2s. Okay. Don't forget to say your guys' number. I forgot actually too. Yeah. So.
It's a failed cantrip.
Yeah. What about the Akindra? Hope you guys are really close there too. Chang.
I don't have a blade.
Oh, I have a short sword.
Okay.
There you go.
Stab her in the
She's
heart.
on the ground, right? Like
Yeah.
I still have my spear on her, and I kind of want to like push it so it kind of goes into the ground.
Okay.
Like, through her neck and
Sure.
into the ground.
You drive the trident deeper in, and the head like pops off.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
I grab it and actually, where did the other head go?
Where did you just shook it off?
We
so
just you shook it off and it fell off the carriage.
yeah,
Oh,
it's somewhere
okay.
back there.
Oh,
But it was detached from the body.
could have had a collection. Okay. Never mind. I don't do anything with it then.
Okay.
You could keep it. I mean, somebody's paying to get rid of them because they hired a bounty hunter.
I'll bury it so in case Katsuo comes looking for this one, he'll never find it.
I need one
He'll
more.
have to take the body back.
I just need one more to get paid.
So yeah, I'll bury this head.
Okay.
Just to hide it.
You both are. This guy has done nothing to us. And you threw his card on the ground and you're burying his head. You were.
Hey, you know what? Hag heads are worth a small fortune. We should keep the hag heads. It's a fortune.
Bury
I'll
it.
keep it.
It's okay.
I'll keep it.
Bury
I'll
it.
keep it.
Bury it.
I
I
kept
hold Akindra back.
I kept
Bury
it.
it. Bury
I
it.
put
Bury
it
it. Bury
inside
it. Bury
my
it. Bury it.
shirt.
I don't
It's
want
in
to
my
deal
chest now.
with the possible repercussions of us keeping this head.
Bury the hag head.
Okay.
I will keep it.
I wanna
Good.
bury it.
Okay, so
I
you
will
guys,
keep
you guys
it.
can all roll.
I'll turn it into a keychain.
We'll just do highest
Honestly,
20. A roll of the 20
Just
wins.
chuck it as far as you can.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, roll. 12. 17. Oh shoot. Oh, 19.
I take my warhammer. I smash it like a watermelon at the beach.
Oh my god. The head, the eyes pop out, flying in two different directions. The brain spills, and you see like what their blood spill out, but it like almost like disintegrates the grass and plants around.
Alright, one more.
That was for our horses.
Forward.
Oh wait, we don't have
We don't
horses.
have
We don't have
Horses.
horses.
What's your plan?
We continue
I will
on foot.
shapeshift into a horse. Actually,
Yeah,
why,
but
don't,
you still have spell slots because you haven't succeeded once.
why don't we just walk? I mean, like, who are we dragging now, really? Murag? Come
Yeah,
on.
we could, at this point, we could just walk.
I want to get out of here.
We're gonna leave
Yeah,
as
you and me both.
soon as possible.
What do you think we're trying to do?
Why won't you just turn us back?
This is the fastest way out. We have to go.
Where are you taking us?
I
This
don't
is-
know where we're
just
going.
calm down.
Ask
We're
that
almost-
guy. I point to Morag.
We're almost out. Morag, are we almost out?
He looks in a state of he's in a state of shock. He says in a low voice, "My people went through this."
Or the basilisk? We don't know.
It could all be by the basilisk, just dead.
I mean, if it was your people, they were in like super form, so super orc form. So they
Does
could
it-
have just.
Do they
No.
only enter that form in darkness or during night?
During
Maybe-
night with
Moonlight.
it's
Oh.
yeah, it's with the
Okay.
moonlight. So
Well, we need to get going.
okay. What do you guys want to do? You have a carriage with 3 dead horses attached to it.
We gotta keep moving. I don't know. Do you guys still want to use the carriage?
I think we
There's
use
no
the
point.
carriage.
I don't think there's any point.
Then
Alright,
we'll
Murag. Let's go.
Yeah.
Carry
travel
on foot.
We must. He crawls out of the carriage slowly, kind of like pulling himself together. You see like a inner conflict in his head. He's distracted, covered in blood and like hag innards. You guys all continue on foot. Chimera walking behind you. Your trident is still lit, Chang?
Yep.
How long does your light spell last, Akindra?
I don't know. There should be a.
Is it like an
limit on
hour?
that.
Can you check real quick?
Hour.
An hour. Okay, so the light from on your trident starts to fade, Chang. You guys are in darkness. Only
I'll light
Akindra and Hope can see.
I'll light a torch.
I can still cast it again, right?
Yeah, you can, but you have to cast it.
Okay, you guys light torch and I don't know. I can.
I'll
No.
try
Cast-
my cantrip
I
again.
cast 8,
Plus,
7, right?
equals.
15.
Just give me the end number.
15.
I have a 13 for my produce flame.
Perfect. You guys are like super well lit now. You don't hear cackling anymore. As you continue forward through the darkness of the forest, instead you hear crying.
Again.
Hey, this one cries.
Hope, you feel a dark power. You feel you felt it mildly with the other two hags. This time you feel it stronger than before. It feels heavy on your chest. You continue forward.
Yes. I'm more wary. I have my warhammer in my hands this time. Well, in my hand.
Okay.
Carrying it one-handed right now.
Who's leading?
I'll lead.
Roll
With
for
Morag.
survival.
I'll be towards the back then with the chimera.
Oof, that's a 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just a 3.
It starts to twist and turn. You don't know how long it's been. If it's morning or night at this point. You guys feel tired, but you kind of feel out of sorts. You don't know how long you've been walking. It just seems
Can we rest?
not to end. Well, I mean,
It's not really safe here.
That's right.
to answer your question, yes. Would you like to try?
No. The hag might just pop in front of us.
If you guys can sleep through that, I don't mind keeping watch.
Mm.
Or if you guys
we
can
just
rest
push
through
on.
that.
We just press on.
But I think someone else should take the lead too, though.
Okay, I can take lead. I have some survival.
Yeah, so Chang, you start to feel like Hope might not know exactly where he's going, and Murag's kind of out of sorts. So you decide to take over in the lead. Roll for survival.
20.
Okay. The crying starts to. What the heck is that?
What?
Oh wow. Okay.
The hard to reach places.
You hear the crying, the sobbing starts to fade into the distance, and you can make out what appears to be faint daylight through an opening in the forest up ahead.
It's straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Could be fake.
What do you guys want to do?
Wow. Is that the only path?
That's you and Murag working together to try and figure out where east is.
Okay.
And you rolled pretty well.
Okay. Then keep going.
Okay. You continue forward. And as you continue, you hit the edge of the tree line, and you are in daylight. The canopy is ended. You feel like you're out of the Black Forest. The sun is it's late afternoon. You don't know how many days it's been, but you start to hear
God.
swords, horses. You hear what sounds like battle up ahead. You continue forward. Murag says, "We're close to the marshes." He starts to go into like a light sprint.
Are they near?
The sound sounds pretty close. The sounds of battle sound pretty close.
Okay. Follow Morag.
Chang starts to go into a light sprint. What about the rest of you?
I'm following
follow.
along too with a brisk jog.
Okay. Go well.
Yeah, with a brisk jog.
Okay. So we have a combination of brisk jog, we have light sprints, and all of you guys are moving pretty hastily. You continue forward, and you approach the edge of a sharp cliff. Rays of crimson bleed through the gray clouds overhead. Sunset is close. Maybe like minutes to sunset. You peer over the edge of the cliff, and you can see through the fog two groups. It's the Orcs. One group to your right, to the southern edge of the marshes, is in battle. It's hard to make out what they're fighting with, but they're fighting something to the right. It's a smaller group. To your left, you see a group of Orcs that appear to be fleeing. Slow, but fleeing. They're moving north. There are no... the marshes are open, the trees are sparse, there's no covering nearby. If not for the forest tree lines, you don't think either one is going to be able to get close to covering in time for sunset. You hear sounds of battle. They become clearer, steel against steel. The screams fill the heavy damp air, and there's a smell of rot and decay in your nostrils.
We're above them.
This is my turn. I need to get down to where they're fighting.
As you move down the cliff, what are the rest of you doing? Murag has he's like, he doesn't know what to do. He's looking in both ways. He's hesitating to act.
Morag, organize the ones fleeing. We'll handle the battle.
Organized to where? There is no cover here.
We have the gauntlet.
And minutes to spare. Sunset draws close.
Okay, then just sit here and do nothing.
We just need you to group them.
It'll take you minutes to catch up to them. They're not close. You can only go to one of the groups in time. Which one do you go to? The smaller group fighting to your right?
The one that's fleeing?
Or they're
Are
both
they
like
women
they're
and children?
They're about as you move down the cliff, it becomes clearer. The ones to your right are in battle. They're the warriors and the spellcasters of the tribe. To the left are everybody that's not able to fight.
Okay, so I say...
It looks like a crowd of like less than 100, but close to 100. The group to your right looks like about 30. But these are... So, I'll clarify your options.
Mm-hmm.
You only have enough time to make it to one of the groups.
Yeah.
You have the fighters and the spellcasters of the Orcs to your right. You have the civilian type Orcs to your left, racing towards the tree line to try to get some cover. There's only one gauntlet. You know that you're going to have to get these guys to safety, so you're going to have less than 100 civilian Orcs with you, or you're going to have about 30 able-bodied Orcs. You see Dragu fighting amongst the crowd. To the right, they're fighting with undead armed undead soldiers.
I say we go left.
I thrust the I guess I'm still holding on to it.
You've been
You're wearing the gauntlet.
Am I put it back on at the tower? Because he stripped us. He took the gauntlet away.
Yeah, I
never
guess
said I
so.
put
You're
it back
not.
on.
I guess you never said. That's right. So you slip it on?
No, I give it to Chang.
Ooh. What do you
And
say?
I turn to Goel. Wait, how are we still higher than them? Like, are we still up?
You're racing down the cliff.
Okay. I need to get to the left side because if that undead horde breaks through, it's gonna run through the people. So I at least need to go to the right to aid them.
To the right, to the... oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
To the warriors.
Do you communicate at all with the rest of you? Akindra, you're seeing all of this happen as well.
Yeah, well, I'm saying this to Chang. Sorry, I was
Okay.
gonna do something with Goel, but I'm telling this to Chang.
Okay.
Take the gauntlet and go to the others.
Okay.
You saw me cure Moray. You should know what to
Yeah.
do. Just don't lose yourself to the gauntlet.
I won't this time.
Should I go invisible?
What?
Goel,
Oh, is that your option?
Goel, I
I'll
need to
cut
get down
their
there
hands.
fast. You know what to
Again.
do.
All
I'll go
right.
invisible and cut hands.
Oh wait, actually, before that, Akindra,
What?
can I ask of you now, because this is a dire situation.
It depends.
Can I use your short sword?
Whoa, wait. Let's talk. I bought this. It's custom made.
Wow.
Yeah, we
I'm
only have
not
seconds.
taking it. Akindra, please.
It's blue with my eyes too. Wow.
I've
The
already
sun
left
is
already,
at the
also.
horizon. It's sinking
running-
behind the
I'm
horizon.
sprinting.
Chang
I'm fast as heck.
is wearing the gauntlet, running as fast as he can towards
Go
the
well, throw
fleeing
me.
civilians.
Yeet.
Okay, here's my sword, but I was gonna cut hands. I'll just get a sword from someone else.
She hands you the sword. Goel grabs you, and Goel roll for strength. Chang roll for dex.
That's a good throw.
It's a 23.
Goel
Sorry.
yeets you towards the battle. You fly through the fog into the clearing. You see, about 30 orcs all engaged in battle. You fly over some of them straight into the middle of the battle. You're surrounded by an undead horde.
All right.
Wait,
I rolled
pause.
a 14.
Okay,
No.
Chang, you're running towards them. You're making good pace. You're about 50 yards away from them at this point. Akindra, what are you doing?
It's gonna go invisible.
Roll to go invisible.
No, and then can I cut their hands again?
You have a dagger. You
And
can go.
stab them.
Yeah.
I will get it from someone else.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
What I did before.
Sure. Oh my god. You try to go invisible. You trip over a log and you yell out, "Ah!" Several undead look your direction, and you see some of them come up from the marshes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're undead in the marshes.
Yes. Some of them are
I
in
made
the
it.
marshes. Some of them are like in battle on the land. The land is sparse. The trees are sparse. Sparse is my new favorite word. There's like light illuminating from under. Their lights shine through the fog of the marsh. You know why they call it the Death Marshes. Akindra is not able to go invisible. She lies prone over a log. An undead comes up from the marsh, heads towards her direction. Goel, you're the only one that's with her. What do you do?
I pick
Can I
a Kindred
cast-
back up and ready to Spartan kick an undead that comes near us.
Okay. You help Akindra up. Akindra, what do you do?
Can I cast fireball?
Go for it. Where are you casting it? At the one in front of you or at the crowd that's...
Ball.
Yeah, I know. Are you casting it
It's
at
a
the crowd?
Crowd. Is it far?
It's you have 120 feet, I think, on your fireball, so you're within range, but it's just like a skirmish of orcs and undead, right? So you risk hitting orcs if you do that. You're welcome to, but that's...
Oh no, never mind.
and you don't know where Hope is in the crowd.
Ah, I didn't expect to see that when I got back in. It's scary.
So I cast my bolt instead. Firebolt
At where?
in front of me.
The one that's in front of you?
Yeah.
Roll to cast it.
4 + 7.
Yep. What's that equal?
11.
You're testing my math.
No, because you have to say the total. It just makes it easier.
That's
Okay.
why I said 7 plus 4 plus 7. Then they think, right? They think too. Right? I give them
Me
the chance to interactive, interactive.
Okay. Akindra casts her firebolt. The undead falls back into the marsh. There are more behind it coming up. Goel and Akindra pause. Chang, you're almost at the crowd. They're running away, like north. You're catching up from behind them. What do you say?
Everyone, it's me. I need you to come together. I could save you.
They're in a panic. They're running. They see the sunset. They're far from the tree line. They're everyone's like, there's a big commotion. The kids are trailing behind, and the elderly are trailing behind as well. Hope, you're in the middle of battle. You can think about what you want to do. Think about your question. Yeah. Hope, you're in the middle of battle. 2 undead come at you, one from either side.
I'm going to turn the unholy.
You take your necklace. You speak a prayer, and they have to make saving throws. Let's go.
Yes.
There's 5 around you in total. Only 2 are heading towards you, but there are 5 in total that are within 30 feet. 1. He's fine. 4 more. So only 1. One of the undead that's towards you is trying to get away from you. The other one still comes in to attack, swings with its sword, and you.
I mean, what can I do if it swings its sword at me?
You can do a dexterity saving throw. You can do bring your shield up. What do you want to do?
I don't have my shield.
Where's your shield?
It's at the mansion. I said last session that I left it there in my room.
A paladin without a shield.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. What do you do then?
It's hard to visualize where they are. I guess I'll charge. I'm gonna try to charge or make my way back to where the orcs are fighting. Right?
Okay.
Where there's a large collection of them.
Yeah.
So if there's any in my way, I'm gonna try to break through them.
So there's one guy that's coming at you right now, right? He's swinging his sword down to hit you.
All right. I'll swing at him with the warhammer.
Okay.
As I'm turning.
Sure. Roll for strength. Goel and Akindra, think of what you guys want to do. Which way you guys want to go?
20.
Done.
Great. You smack your warhammer into the ribcage of the undead. You rip him in 2 with the impact. His carcass goes flying off into the distance, 15 feet away from you. You run into the horde of zombies. They're distracted, so you're ripping through them with your warhammer left and right. You see Dragu 10 feet ahead of you. Okay, pause. Akindra, Goel. You see Murag running off towards the civilians. He's heading north. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna accompany Chang.
Okay, so Goel starts running towards the north end, towards the civilians as well. You're a good distance away from them, just because they got a head start. Akindra, what are you doing?
Cast Gust of Wind.
To clear the fog?
Huh? Is
What
it
do you-
super foggy?
It's foggy. You can make out what's going on, but it is foggy. Okay, pause. Chang, what are you doing?
Yeah. I want to levitate and then fly above them.
Okay. You levitate over the crowd. The fleeing crowd of orcs. What do you do?
Stop! I could save you.
Roll for to yell persuasion.
Yell for it.
6.
A small group looks your direction before quickly trying to run still in the same direction. They don't stop. What do you do?
Okay. I'm gonna use a key point to dash.
Okay.
So and dash in front of them. then.
Akindra, think of what you want to do. Go while you're
I'm
catching up.
thinking.
Go while you're catching up to that crowd where Chang is. You see him levitate up over the group.
So I dash over
Okay.
in front of them.
Chang dashes as fast as he can over to the front of the group. You're standing there. They're about to start going around you. Some of them are crying. All of them are trying to get into the thing. Into the tree line. The sun is like barely peeking over.
Okay. I hold out. Are they in front of me still?
Yes.
Okay, I hold out the gauntlet.
Ah, you're back. You hear a voice in your head.
I'm not here for you. Light.
Destruction.
Wait, no, you can't. Destroy that guy.
Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
Oh my god. Okay, so, what do you say to the voice? I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm gonna make you role play. What do you say to the voice?
To the
Ooh,
voice?
nice play on words.
To the dark voice?
Yes. It seems like time stopped.
Oh.
It's
okay.
just you and the voice. What do you say?
You no longer control me.
Say it
I will not
persuasively.
be You don't control me. I will not be your vessel. I control you.
You promised your life.
My life is no more important than the lives of these orcs.
Say it with passion. Convince him.
The
Will him
lives
away.
of these orcs are more important than mine. I'd rather give my life to save them. And for that, I need the help of light. Not you.
Silence. No response. You can see the moon in the corner of your eye. It flickers in darkness,
Please.
almost forming like a cat eye on the moon.
Please. I need your help now. Light.
Say his name.
Mar.
Mar. Please. Help me now.
Light shines down on the group of people, on the group of orcs heading your direction. Their bodies levitate up, chests first, over the crowd of people. There's the ground shakes around you. Fissures fill the marshes. Hope on your side of the swamp. It's like everybody's losing footing, and some of them fall to the ground. Orcs are steady and they're holding their ground. The light shakes everything around it. You see twisting and screaming of pain. You see shadows leave their bodies and try to resist the light, but the light just does not yield. And then you feel centered. You feel balanced. They gently stop levitating. A lot of them in shock. Some of them fall to their knees, crying. They look to one another, hugging one another. You see crying. You see some that are just confused. The gauntlet goes gold. The amulets fall out. Dim. They look like rocks. What do you say?
You are free now. You are no longer shackled.
It's one of them, like one of the older ones, comes towards you and gives you a hug. They all look more like elves now, still large in silhouette. She's in tears and she's hugging you. Hope.
Yes.
The sun has set. Moonlight shines through the fog. You see the bodies of the orcs, Dragu included, start to contort, start to crack. Dragu looks eye to eye with you. Says, "Demon." But his voice and his eyes look almost pleading. Almost as if saying, "Save me. Help me." Akindra, where are you?
I'm still there. Where
Sitting
are
on a rock. Goel, you catch up to the crowd. You see Chang. He looks like skinny. He looks like he's been like malnourished. He looks like every bit of energy that was in him has been like just drained.
I also haven't slept.
Yeah, if not for the elder orc holding him, he'd probably fall to his knees.
So the gauntlet is like, there's no power in it anymore, right?
Yeah.
The amulets have fallen out. They look like rocks.
All right. So I was kind of only there as a precaution if it went south. So I'll let Chang rest.
Do you say anything to him?
Well done, young blood. And then I go to the direction towards the battle.
You turn around. You turn to go towards the battle. A hand grabs at your what is that, tunic? What are you wearing? Like your what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Light. It's a light tug, and you hear, "Goel?" You turn. You look over your shoulder. The boy looks different, but he's holding the hand of another boy. It's Branch and Berg. They're crying, but they look happy and they look relieved to see you. What do you say to them, or do you say anything to them?
No, I kind of just give them a, I'm cool.
So cool.
They hug at your legs, like super happy to see you. They just thought their lives were gonna end, right? They've been traumatized by this before, and so seeing you guys and seeing you in that moment, like, it's big for them, right? So it's they're almost overwhelmed with emotion. Akindra, which way are you going?
Oh, are we done?
Nope.
What? No, which way are you going? You see to your right, the orcs are starting to contort. A lot of the undead have fallen into the fissures, but they they're starting to change in form. They're starting to, you see shadowy tendrils start to come out from their spines and start spreading across their body.
I'm going with the
They're
team.
they're starting to shake all over.
What do I do with that?
Hope is the only one to your right. You've seen this before. You know this.
Okay.
You know Hope is in the middle of that crowd. You know he's in trouble.
Oh. I thought it's done.
No, there's two groups of orcs. These orcs are changing because we couldn't save them.
So okay, so you guys are standing.
Thunderwave.
Oh wait,
I cast Thunderwave.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
light! I cast my light.
Okay, yes, sure. But before, I just want
I
to clarify.
move towards Hope.
I just want to clarify so you know what's going on. So you guys were standing at a cliff. You saw two groups of orcs, a group of about 100 and a group of about 30. As you move down the cliff, you notice that the group of about 80 were civilians. These are the orcs that could not fend for themselves. To your right, you saw orcs that could fend for themselves, warriors, spellcasters. They were fighting an undead army. Hope got thrown into the undead army to fight and help fight and hold the line. Chang went to go and help the civilians. He saved them, but they're far away. Through the crowd, to your right, there's about 30 orcs, and you see Hope through the crowd. Almost a light shining on him. Like from up above. Which seems weird because the sun is set. What do you do, Akindra?
Like, there's a...
He's about 50 yards away from you.
Why is there a light shining on him? Like, there's an alien trying to get him? UFO.
Hope, you feel...
See, right? It's like a warp or...
You feel...
It's holy. It's holy now.
You feel your body fill with vigor. You feel every bit of
Okay, then
you
it's safe.
reinvigorated. You feel like Kiha is watching you. Like she's there with you. I paused that moment right after Dregu said, "Demon." Almost pleading through the look in his eyes. What do you say, Hope?
I thrust out my hammer to the side, and I imbue it with my branding smite. It's 23. I run to Dregu, and I give him a one-handed swipe with the hammer, or like I thrust it into him.
Thrust
Still
it,
doing damage.
like the top of it, or like you swing it?
Like the top of it to still
Okay.
kind of. That's still gonna do. Can that reduce damage if I like?
No,
thrust
it's
it
just
like
your
that?
technique. You're
Okay.
good with your warhammer. You know what you're doing. So you thrust your warhammer forward.
Yeah.
Roll for strength. Akindra, you're casting light. Are you moving towards them first, or are you like just casting it from where you are?
6. That's
So if I
11
cast
total.
light the staff
It-
on my staff, it will work, right? Or do I have to
Yeah.
cast it on them?
You can cast it wherever you want.
Okay. I'll just cast it on my staff then, as bright as I can.
Okay.
Whoa, that's more than 20.
Okay. Hope, you reach. You
17.
you reach forward with your warhammer to try and thrust towards Dregu. The contortion of his body moves him sporadically, not intentionally, but he dodges your attack. Akindra, your quarterstaff lights filling the immediate area around you with light. The battle is 50 yards away.
I'm gonna use my extra attack to try the same thing, or to try to hit him again with it. It's 10.
His body continues to contort. The moonlight shines brightly through the fog, just lighting the marshes where the orcs stand. They're consumed by the darkness, tendrils coming from their spine across their body, all the way down their arms, their legs, around their face, into their mouth. They all hunch over, breathing heavily, and then almost in unison look up in your direction. About 30 cursed orcs stand around you. Goel, you're about 10 yards away from this battle now. Goel, Akindra, what are you guys doing?
I'm casting light, right? Did
You
that
did
help?
already. You're not
Yeah.
close enough to them to do anything.
Yeah, so I said move there
You didn't
first.
say that.
but
Okay, so you move forward.
I moved towards Hope.
So are you walking forward, running forward? Do you have it in front of you? How are you holding
Running.
it? Okay, you're sprinting forward with your quarterstaff in front of you, or how are you holding it?
In front of... high up on my
Huh.
head.
Okay, on your head. Just balancing. No,
Up ahead. Up on my
overhead.
head.
Okay, so
Inside my brain.
you're running forward with your quarterstaff overhead. As you move forward, the orcs try to resist the light. They try to run away from you. Some of them that can't, that are prone or that are injured and stuck on the ground. You see shadows just levitate above them for a moment, but as you pass, the shadows enter their bodies again.
Okay, I pick up some stones.
Okay. As you run, you sweep your hands down. You
Where's
grab
Goel?
a bunch of stones. He's in this area now.
Goel?
You're standing behind some of the cursed orcs. Goel, there's about 30 of them, and
Is Goel close to me?
you can see him off to your side. He's about 10 yards away.
Okay,
Off
well,
to your
Goel, help me get some stones.
Okay.
And then Goel help me get some
Akindra
stones.
yells-
We have a lot of stones.
Akindra yells through the crowd, "Goel, grab some stones!" Goel runs, scoops a bunch of. Can we do something cool? Goel grabs a boulder, runs towards Akindra. He punches the boulder, and it breaks into 1,000 stones.
I light those stones.
Akindra puts her hands over the stones.
6 plus 7.
They begin to illuminate. What do you do?
We throw them around. We throw them around, Goel. Come on.
Yeah.
We run and throw them around so they surround all the orcs.
Okay. Chang, you collapse. Fall to your knees, and then you just collapse. Unconscious. Hope. Your attack missed. Several of the orcs begin to crowd you, almost sprinting towards you. And you see like pebbles of light just kind of like shooting across the field. Some of them, when they land close to you, you see the orcs try to avoid it. It's almost like raining lights, small like pebble-sized lights all around you.
I'm going to thrust at Dragu again with my warhammer, but
What do
first
you?
I'm going to.
So just so I know, like, what are you trying to do?
So we know that the light is like the magical light or whatever is like they don't like it, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to put that directly onto Dragu with branding smite, right? Because it says they're it becomes visible if invisible, but it means they shed light when they get hit by it.
Okay. So roll to attack him again.
Wait, I'm gonna roll for the smite first.
So you. Okay. It
Okay,
worked.
23.
While you roll, Akindra, you notice that as the pebbles, you're raining pebbles over the crowd of 30 orcs. You notice that as it hits some of them, and it like lands on different parts of their body, that it almost like, what's that called? It's like, when they like they move so quickly. It's like they're it's like a swift shifting of like, you know what I mean? Like they kind of.
It's like phasing.
Yeah, phasing is the word I was thinking of. Yeah, so they're almost like phasing in and out of like that cursed form.
It's like this screen, right? Nothing. Anyways.
Yeah. Well, so it seems to be working. You're preventing them from moving. And Goel, you're
my
just
God.
like chucking them all around, right?
Hey, love, is this? Oh, sorry. Is that fog or smoke? Cause it's really thick.
I think it's smog, so it's a bit of both.
Both.
Oh my goodness.
It's coming from
Is the moonlight shining through it?
America.
From Cali. Okay. I like how Chang actually looks like unconscious.
Chang is done. He's out. Oh, he moved! He twitched!
So
Okay.
who's it?
Hope. Did you
Yeah.
attack him?
Yeah, I rolled 21 total.
You're able to hit him, and the weapon gleams with astral radiance as you strike, and the radiant damage becomes visible, and oh no. And yeah, and so he starts to shed a dim light all around his body, and you
What in
see
the
the
world
shadow
is
kind
that?
of escape, and it's like it levitates above him. What do you do?
Well, first of all, Dregu, this light isn't going to last long.
He's like gasping for breath. He's like struggling to breathe. If not for Akindra's light that's like falling all around you, the other ones would be on you now, like clawing away at you. Goel, you're continuing to throw it around. What do you say, Hope?
Okay. We can't hear you right now. Okay. Does that mean he's done struggling to breathe?
Sorry, he's still there. It's just happening consistently.
I will be back for you. I'm gonna try to break through the crowd if I can. I want to try to get towards Akindra and Goel.
Okay. You continue to hit them. One after another, they gleam with light.
Oh, that's why we're doing this.
You hit about 10 before you get to Akindra and Goel. What do you say to them?
We have to keep scattering light. We have to keep them here. But we're not gonna last the entire night at this rate, so we have to think of something. We have to trap them somehow.
You see Murag walk like at a steady but strong pace forward, past you guys, not even acknowledging that you're there. He walks through the crowd, fearless, determined. He gets to Dregu, and you see him cradle Dregu in his arms. Like knelt on the ground. And almost as if it was right next to you, Hope. You aren't there, but for some reason you can hear him say, "Sleep, brother." And you hear just metal pierce through flesh. Sorry. I'm sorry, you hear. From Dregu. I'm sorry, my chief. And you see Dregu's body go lifeless, cradled in Murag's arms. Goel, Akindra, you're out of rocks.
Is there any other danger?
You see the crowd start to approach Murag, who's in the middle of all of it, and some of them look to your direction too. What do you do?
Is there like an injured turned orc on the ground?
Yes.
How many of them? 30, right?
About. Yes.
And
Are they
we're not
naked?
saving them, right?
You see about 10 of them that are like on the ground, like struggling to breathe. Those are the ones that Hope hit on his way to you. Shadows levitating, dark shadows levitating just above their bodies.
But our plan is not to save them, right? Is it?
Well, it depends how you define save in this situation.
Okay, I'm gonna ready my battle axe. Kind of in an intimidating manner. I want to put that orc out of its misery, just to show the other ones like to back off.
The orc on the ground, it's like injured to where it can't walk. Its legs are like badly injured. So yeah, it was like trying to like get at you, wincing from the light on Akindra's quarterstaff, but it was trying to get at you. But you swipe down with your great axe. What are you cleaving?
I want to behead him.
You chop his head straight off. It flies off towards the crowd, rolls towards them.
It's meant to intimidate, so should I roll for intimidation or no?
You don't have to roll.
Okay.
They're rabid, right? The ones that are still there are not intimidated. They still like, and they like move. You see them like lean towards to move to sprint to you.
All right.
You lose Murag in the mess of it. You don't see him. Akindra, what do you do?
I was thinking of touching all of them and casting light. And then a little bit of shocking grasp for fun. I'm kidding.
Do you remember
but
how
I can't.
do you remember how you used your light on the first cursed orc that you
Yeah,
guys ever encountered?
necklace.
Yeah, it was on her, right? So the shadow couldn't enter back in. Same thing with
Yeah.
Hope's light. It's they are like glowing with a dim light. So the shadow is trying, but it can't get back in. Your light is keeping them away. You have like this radius of light that they don't want to enter. You're almost protected by it.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
But I cannot cast my light 30
can.
times, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can cast my light 30
No,
times.
you can't, and you wouldn't have to. There aren't 30 of them that are still up and running.
How do I can only remove curse for one creature only. How do I do this then? It's just a lie.
Talk about it, guys. What do you want to do?
This isn't a curse that you can remove. We established that before.
I know, but let's just kill them. Should we just kill them?
Well, I can't. I was gonna do something, but when it gets to my action, then...
What if I is there a tree in the middle of this?
There's a tree 5 yards to your right. The trees are sparse, but there's a tree.
Are they in the middle of these sparse of trees? Or it's a
No.
battlefield?
It's like a swamp, right? So it's like there's one tree and then there's like another tree 50 yards away. It's like, not really. Goel, what are you doing?
I'm just being defensive. Like any turned orc that comes my way, I'm gonna react.
Okay. One does run your direction. It winces as it enters into the light, the shadow kind of escaping behind it a bit, but the shadow is like it's trying to maintain within the orc, and you swipe at it with your great axe.
Oh, I know.
Flesh gets like carved out of it, and it falls back out of the light. Hope, one comes towards you, again reaching into the light. Shadow trying to escape from it, but it reaches at you anyways. It tries to grab at you. What do you do?
Well, I guess in the context of this situation, I'm going to kind of move backwards at first.
Dex. Roll for Dex. Akindra, you know what you want to do?
I was thinking of putting
It's 8.
what's that? My gosh, like a thorn on them. Poke them with thorns, hee with light.
Okay. So Hope, yeah, you're able to step back just in time, and then what do you do?
No.
Akindra, you just
Okay.
decide. Don't ask me. I can't make this decision for you. You can either decide with the group, or you can just do it.
Do it.
Where are you getting your thorns from?
Branches Or I'll stab them with small branches.
Hope.
I kind of dropped to one of my knees as I'm moving back. I'm thinking back to my promise that I made to Morag. I see Goel basically brutalize those two orcs.
Yeah.
I remember I saw Morag, I heard what he said, and I saw him kill Dregu. I remember how I've been treated by the people of both Silverport and Somar. The torture that they put me through. There is no hope. In one hand with the warhammer, in the other hand with the sword, I charge out of the light towards the orcs.
You still have
Toward-
your branding smite. What do you do?
I will go and I will. Can I cast it also on my sword in this situation?
Yeah. It just it takes, it only lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
The light is fading from your warhammer. You can roll to cast it again on your sword.
All right. Yeah, I'll cast it again on the sword. Ooh, 19.
Your sword starts to illuminate. It glows from the blue mithril light to a holy radiant light. You cleave through orcs. They cleave through you, clawing at you. Some of them putting punctures into your armor.
It's loud.
You cleave with your sword. You strike with your hammer. Goel, you see Hope just run out of the light into the horde. Do you do anything?
I go with him.
You run with him. You see Goel just cleaving with his axe as well, right next to you. You take down almost everyone. You see 5 of them hunched over in the middle of the battlefield. Hunched down to the ground. All kind of hunched over where you know Dregu and Morag are.
I cleave and I hit them away.
So as you got there, Goel, Hope, you did not get there unscathed. Roll 2d12s, both of you.
Holy shit.
Oh wow. Goel acting reckless as he does, struck without any sort of defensive maneuvers, just striking through as many as he could. Your determination and your willpower just influenced Goel and made him. It was contagious, and he felt it as well. He struck through every cursed orc that he could find. You cleave at the 5 cursed orcs on the ground. As their bodies fall around, you see Murag's his body, lying on the ground, blood all over him, wounds all over him, fresh wounds, he's bleeding out.
Is he still conscious?
Yes. He's choking up blood.
So he can't speak.
You can try to speak to him.
Morag, I'm sorry. I can heal you.
Save my people.
I will do my best. you will have to be there too. I'm gonna cure wounds him.
Roll.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no. Overwhelmed with emotion, you feel detached from Kiha. You feel like you're losing hope. You're losing faith. You pray, but the words are insincere. You cry through the prayer. You try to heal Murag. He looks like he's waiting for you to heal, like for it to feel better. His eyes look like they're like confused until they fade into acceptance. Thank you for trying, Hope. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Lead my people to safety. Keep them
I'm sorry.
safe. Do not lose hope. And you see the life leave his eyes. His body goes limp in your arms. Goel, Akindra, Hope. Cursed orc bodies lie around you. You've defeated all of the orcs. You see Chang being carried, a group of civilian orcs come walking your direction, noticing that there's just nothing around you. The battle has stopped. Take 24,000 XP.
Each?
Yes! Each!
I've come conscious to put
Yeah,
in my XP.
Chang, your eyes slowly open. You notice you're in the arms of an elder orc who looks more like an elf. Like you would first think that this was Akindra before. I mean, like Akindra's kin before an orc. You see the orc notices and puts you back on your feet. You struggle to stand. You have your arm over the orc. You see Hope kneeling on the ground, Murag's lifeless body in his arms. And you see just cursed orc bodies, decapitated, heads cleaved off. You see them just lying all across the battlefield. What do you guys do?
Oh, I'm resting. I'm kidding. Cursed orcs' bodies, but they're gone.
They're dead.
Exactly. So I cannot bury them all.
It's sweet that you would think to do that.
Who's left of like?
We can burn them.
Of the ones that you know, there's Branch and there's Berg,
How much do we add?
and there's the rest of the civilians. You want a
So
head count?
They don't have a leader anymore.
They do not have a leader. Dragu is dead.
No.
Murag is dead.
6,000 each?
Correct.
Yes, 6,000.
You see Hope crying. His arms wrapped around Murag's dead body.
Dang! We
I
level
looked
up!
to one of the elders, I guess.
What do you say?
Do we level up?
Yeah, we
Me, yes.
Your people will need a new leader.
Hmm.
Perhaps someone that could act compassionately.
The elder responds, almost like hesitantly. He says, Where do we go? Our
You
people
no longer have to run.
We stand in the Death Marshes, the Black Forest to the west, Aurora Desert To the east, we have. We know not where to go. These are. You look around and you see that the group is mostly elderly, or like frail-looking, and children. These are not people that can defend themselves against the elements of nature.
I believe you need to go. You can now live in the city now that you're safe.
Can you bring us there?
We can.
The elder grabs your hand and kisses it like 1,000 times, like just in gratitude and in tears. And Goel, you see Hope covered in blood, and like just guts from the cursed orcs. Akindra, you see this as well. Goel, Akindra, do you say anything to Hope?
I hug Hope.
Akindra's arms reach around from behind you, Hope.
And
You
I
feel...
do shocking. I cast shocking.
No, you see, she grabs, she hugs you from behind. What do you say to Hope? You heard everything that happened. What do you say to Hope?
Oh, I don't have to say anything. Just hug.
Not a word, but you feel the warmth of her presence.
You did your best, kid.
Goel lays his hand on your shoulder.
I'll ask the elder.
I just sob.
What? Do you have a tradition? How should we help them into the afterlife?
The children are scared. Here. The elder motions towards the other orcs. They understand immediately, and they all reach in into their like pouches or whatever they have, and they pull out small wooden totems, and they begin to lay them onto the bodies of the dead orcs. And some of them start to say prayers, and it's hard to discern exactly what they're saying. It's in Orcish, but they all pray amongst them. Some of them cry. Some of them, have the fallen orcs are their family, their friends, and you start to hear through the fissures in the ground. You start to hear just like shaking of bones and steel, and it's getting louder. What do you want to do?
From the marshes?
Yep, from the fissures in the marshes.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Light starts to illuminate and almost envelop the bodies of the cursed orcs from the totems. And you see, almost like light shine down on them.
Okay. I think it's time we leave then. It won't be safe here for the rest of them.
Where do you guys want to go?
With like basic knowledge of the world.
Yeah.
Where is the closest town?
The closest town to you is a town called Glyph, and it's to your south.
Glyph?
Glyph, Glyph.
I see. To the south.
Yeah.
And is it like a peaceful town? Is it a big
it's a
town?
very small town. It's a mill town. Very small farming village, I should say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How far is it?
It's gonna be about a day's journey.
Okay. And south is just it's not through the Black Forest, right?
You'd still have to pass. It's still part of the Black Forest. Yes.
Damn.
Or you can go through the canyon. and that'll branch off towards Glyph as well. So you have head count 86 orc civilians,
Yeah.
newly uncursed,
Yeah.
no more amulets. You have a
Yeah.
gauntlet with no amulets, and you have two places to go. These guys can't defend themselves. Which way do you guys want to go? Through the canyon or through the Black Forest?
Canyon's basilisk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Black Forest has one more hag, but Hope felt that she was stronger and more evil than the ones we had fought already.
Well, maybe Katsu some good work while we were here.
So, back into the Black Forest?
Yeah, we'll make a man out of Branch and
Okay.
the other one.
You head back towards the Black Forest. Hope is solemn, barely says a word. Am I good to play that? Yep. Hope barely says anything. Doesn't say anything.
Do these do they have like stuff on them?
So yeah,
Like they probably have torches or no?
Yeah. So one of the elders approaches and says, "We have enough supplies to last us 4 days. If we ration, where should we go?" You notice that they all look at you, Chang, like you're a god.
Oh, okay. The closest village is Glyph, south of here, but we have to go through the Black Forest again. We managed to defeat some of the hags, but there's one more there.
Well,
But
a hag sounds a hell of a lot better than the basilisk we had to get past.
all right. We just need to form a tight group, and the rest of us will protect you guys.
Yeah, how do you want to form around them? That's 86 orcs that can't fend for themselves.
So they're like a rectangle
Oh, they just gotta learn.
in
Like-
rows.
Anything you guys want to do magic-wise while you're not in a battle, while you're not in an encounter, like for the orcs?
they- Oh, they don't have spells or anything.
They're not the spell. Those are dead. The
Okay.
spellcasters and the fighters are dead.
Do you have more wooden totems?
That's it.
Huh?
That's it. They use them all
Oh, okay.
to send off the orcs. The spellcasters were the ones that created the totems.
Alright, well.
Okay. Well, before we go into the forest,
Branch and Berg cling to you. Go well.
Let's equip them with some makeshift weapons.
yeah, okay.
So,
I have extra rations if anybody needs as
So where do you want to do this? Because the marshes are starting to come to life again, right?
Yeah, so we're going up the cliff right before the tree.
Okay,
line.
so you guys are at the cliff. You're talking as you go. You have a huge crowd with you.
Yeah.
And you're guiding them in towards the tree line. As you do this, you want them to pick up like makeshift weapons along the way?
Let's try to get as many torches going.
Say it. Tell them. Command them. Lead them. Who wants to say it?
Okay.
I can
well, let's
He said.
let's designate leaders of the elders, and you're in charge of a small group.
In what way?
Just so like if I'm communicating something, we communicate it to the leaders, the elders that communicate it to the rest of their group.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, and if we have to go in combat,
Yeah,
They're-
they can take control of their group so nobody panics.
4 groups. You pick the loudest of the bunch, the ones that look like not super frail or old or too young.
Yeah.
So they each control about a quarter of the group.
Okay.
What's your marching order with 86 orcs?
So if they're in like a rectangle
Yeah.
marching order, each of us 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe.
The passageway through the forest, the trail is not that like wide.
Okay. Then
If you want to imagine it, the opening of the canopy to get into the Black Forest is about let's say it's 15 yards wide.
okay. So like, can we enough to fit like 3 lines?
No,
Less 2.
5 yards. So imagine 1 yard is like this. Oh yeah, I
Oh.
guess so. You know what? You're right. Yes, you could probably fit 3 lines of.
Okay.
Okay, how do you want to do it?
Then I
Akindra,
guess
you're not doing anything magic while you're not in combat?
for the length of it, just divide us equally.
You guys all good with that? Hope is kind of like distraught at this point.
Yeah.
How are you, Hope? Like, do you feel like you could engage in combat if needed?
Hard to say right now.
Oh, okay. And so that
I'll
what
walk-
he just said, what he just expressed, you see on his body language, you see on his face.
Okay. I'll walk over to Hope.
Okay. What do you say?
Hope. There was nothing more you could do, but now we have no time to mourn. It's not over yet. We still have all these people we need to take care of. I need you to focus.
What do
Just
you
a
say?
little bit longer.
There's always more you can do, Chang. And that's what hope is.
Right.
There's
right
no
now-
hope. Then I'm no one. I was supposed to be the embodiment of hope.
And you are. There's hope for these people right now. But if we do nothing, then it'll all be for nothing. Be their hope.
Whoa.
I'll walk off.
Okay. Let that
So
settle
there's
in.
designated leaders.
Okay. Who's in the
And-
front?
I'll
I
produce.
will. I have survival.
I'll
Okay.
produce a flame for the torches.
Okay, Goel moves to the front of the group. He produces a flame roll to cast it. It's okay. You know what? I'm not gonna make a roll for it. You tried as many times as you needed to eventually produce a flame. They kind of pass you as they light torches. Some of them makeshift, some of them just pieces of wood that they found on their way up the cliff. Some of the kids are struggling up the cliff. It's a steep climb, so you have to help them up.
They don't make it.
Some of them are frail. Some of them are frail and need some help getting up as well. You guys eventually hit the entrance of the tree line. Who of you, or where are each of you amongst the crowd?
I'll be at the front.
Okay. They know not to be fearful because
Yeah.
they haven't been in the Black Forest. They went through the
I was
canyon.
gonna So I'll talk to the leaders at the front then.
What do you say?
Okay, now you mustn't waver. The hag will play mind tricks on you. Keep your groups together. Be focused. It's the only way we'll get out of here.
We'll try. We trust in you.
We'll get you out.
Okay. All right. Where are you guys amongst the group? Goel has provided them with torches. You guys have light. Akindra, are you towards the front of the group, the middle of the group, the back of the group?
I'm always before Goel.
Just okay. Goel, where are you?
I'll be in the middle then.
Who's in the front?
You can cover the back.
I'm front.
I'm taking up the rear.
Okay. So you have a downtrodden Hope at the back of your group. Chang is in the front. Goel, you're in the group behind Chang, and Akindra, you're in the third group. Is that right? Is that how you organized it, Chang?
I think so.
Okay. So, Chang, Goel, Akindra, Hope. Each of you have a group. Each of your groups has a leader, an elder.
The Chimera.
The Chimera just kind of stayed like out of the mess of things, scared. They approach Akindra. Please, turn us back now!
Is
Can
it,
we-
is it just a dispel, or we have to learn it, right?
Yeah.
Can't you do anything?
We haven't learned dispel yet.
Akindra knows
What-
polymorph.
What was
She
she
does.
concentrating on during the first
Gust of
part
wind.
of the ride?
Gust of wind.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Akindra, what do you say
You change it back.
to the Chimera? Asking you to change them back.
But I don't think with polymorph would help, right?
Doesn't that turn them into something, not turn them back?
Yes. It
we need,
transforms
like, a
them into a
dispel?
creature.
Yeah, so it's like a variation on it. It is polymorph though. But they also told you like they were dead, right? And you said, oh, well then maybe it's a good thing it brought you back to life.
Exactly. So do they want to be dead again?
They don't want to be a Chimera.
Oh, so they do want to get killed.
But we're gonna just turn them into all three of them into one thing. So I don't think it's gonna.
What do you want to be? That would be cool, though. I want to be a unicorn. I want to be a mermaid.
You know what? Wait. Before we go any further, let's take a quick
I
2
thought
minute.
Ara can help them, right?
2
No,
minute.
You can.
I gotta go pee.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay, you guys
Oh,
good?
it's glowing.
Look at my. I'm.
You're wearing the gauntlet.
More
Oh my
shines
goodness.
on you! More shines on you!
To Valhalla. Ascend.
Oh, don't close it! Let it be! It's
What?
a sign. It's a
Mm,
sign. It's a message from Mar.
mm.
Okay. So,
Okay, I'm expecting to lose like 20 orcs. So let's get on with it.
Okay. Are we done?
Soon, I think.
Okay, because I need to level up and that takes a long time and I want to go to Costco.
are we going to Costco? Okay, so you guys go into...
And I'm getting hungry.
Oh wait, don't say that while I'm like...
Oh my gosh, there's like dark veins going in my... Ah! Ah!
She's become a cursed elf. You head into the tree line. The canopy of darkness surrounds you overhead.
Again?
That's you guys. Were you not a part of the conversation? You had to choose. It was either going back into the Black Forest or going into
Please!
what's this?
Black Forest or Canyon.
Or the canyon. You chose the Black Forest because there's only one hag left versus a Hydra. Basilisk Hydra thing.
Okay.
Darkness surrounds you, if not for the torches and the flames from the light. The light from the flames. It would be complete darkness, pitch black. But you continue forward. Again, you hear sobbing.
I shout to the rest of the group. Ignore it. It's not real.
I'm gonna roll for the orcs. The kids begin to panic.
Do they roll with advantage because the leaders are apparently supposed to be helping them?
Sure.
Keep it together.
Okay. The leaders of the groups are able to try and console everybody. Just follow Chang. We'll continue forward. Follow the truth seekers, they say. You hear that echo throughout the group. You continue forward. You hear sobbing. You hear a scream from the back of the group.
Not this again.
It's one of
Let's
the-
just move forward, guys. Just
It's one of the kids
ignore.
crying, just yelling, and he's trying to run back.
It's
No,
fake.
who's
Let's
at the-
go.
Who's at the back?
Hope.
It's me.
Okay.
Hope, what do you do?
He's trying to run back past me.
He's trying to run away from the front. He's panicked.
I grab him, I kind of like scoop him like that.
Okay. Roll for strength with advantage. This kid is a kid. He's tiny.
That would be 20 total.
You keep him in.
Or sorry, 19.
Two of the elders in your group try to run into the tree lines, panicked. Goel, what do you do?
I just yell, "Stop!"
Roll for persuasion with disadvantage. Twice. One for each.
So 4.
Who ran into the tree line?
Two elders.
Ooh.
Ah,
Well,
okay.
one group's dead. Or one elder is dead.
You yell out, and it puts the rest of your group in panic. 5 of them run off into the forest.
What?
Oh my god.
I literally said stop, and they do the opposite.
They were
Dumb
on
orc.
edge, and you scared them with your loud bellowing voice. You hear whoosh, 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 and you see bodies just like through the dim light of your torches just get lifted up
Damn
into
it.
the trees.
Oh, it's like that one. It's like that
Everybody panic!
Everybody run!
I'm gonna roll to see if the leaders can keep their groups calm with advantage. No, it's fine either way. So the 15 is fine. So they're able to keep the groups together. Continue forward. Continue. Follow Chang. Follow the truth seekers. They continue forward.
It's like The Office, Michael Scott's. Like, everybody stay fucking calm. Calm the fuck down. And he's like panicked.
You see what is clearly the twin of the last hag that you killed. Smiling through a sob, and you hear, "Ah, you brought more toys for me." Aladdin.
This is funny.
Okay. And then she
Alright, this one's gonna
vanishes.
get skewered like the last one.
She vanishes. You continue forward. Roll for survival, Chang. How well are you leading them through this forest?
So loud. How do I?
12.
Okay.
Better than average.
It's pretty good. So you're leading them forward. What's your pace? Are you guys going like walking?
I mean,
Why is there another
Fast
way?
as the last person can
yeah,
go.
we don't want to leave anybody behind.
Okay, but you
A
asked them
brisk
to pick up
walk?
the pace?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are moving at a brisk walk now. Akindra, 2 children run opposite directions, trying to run into the tree line. What do you do from your group?
I ignore them.
It's Branchenberg.
It's not real. It's not Branchenberg. Is it Branchenberg?
Oh,
Yes, people are actually disappearing at this point.
Oh god.
Because I thought it's fake.
The Branchenberg disappear into the tree line.
Okay, then I go in the tree line too.
They're on opposite sides. Which one do you go for?
You can communicate with
Branch
one of
sound.
us.
Well, I'm sure when I go on
Either.
on one, it's gonna be the same end.
No, they're like you guys are moving forward. One went left, one went right.
Ah, you're testing me. Don't make me choose, I tell them.
Who are you telling?
They're already gone.
They're
Who are
gone.
you
You didn't say
intimidating?
anything. Hurry up,
Oh my
make your decision. What do you want to do? Who do you go after?
I
Branch to the
don't
left or
know.
Berg to the
Communicate
right?
with one of us, or
Let's go. One of me go to Branch, one of us go to Berg, okay?
All right. I'll go
Goel is
to
the closest to
Berg.
you.
I go to Branch.
Okay.
I go to Berg.
Goel, you dash into the forest to your right. Akindra, you run into the forest to your left. You see Branch. Like he's in he's prone on the ground. He's in God, what's the word when you're like curled up in a ball?
Fetal position.
Fetal position. He's in a fetal position, just like panicked and scared. You grab him into your arms. You bring him back to the group. Goel, you see the hag walking towards Branch. Branch standing there, frozen in fear.
I run up and Spartan kick the hag.
Roll for strength.
Back the fuck off.
She flies backwards, hits a tree. Ah! And then she crawls on all fours away.
Ew.
yeah.
I grab Berg kind of by his shirt
Mm-hmm.
and just like take him.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I step forward from the group?
Okay.
Hag, you want to play? So do I.
Come
Let's play.
play with me.
I'll play with you.
Almost instantaneously, she's standing an inch away from your face. Let's play. Roll for wisdom. We'll roll a wisdom saving throw.
I guess how far is he? Actually, no, never mind.
I mean, he's 86 people way ahead of you.
Probably too far. 10.
Ah,
Wait, oh yeah, 10.
10. You feel a panic coming over you.
I still my mind.
Roll. You still your mind.
She's still in front of me?
Centered, yes. She's standing in front of you. Confused that you're not running away.
Take my trident and like thrust it upwards.
Roll for dex.
Or do I just roll my like trident thing or just dex?
You can roll your trident thing, that's fine.
Oof.
You try to swing your trident up. She's faster than the other two. She dodges you with ease. She grabs at your trident and tries to pull it away. Roll for strength.
can I see what's happening up there, or?
You hear commotion amongst the crowd. You hear Chang, witch! Like you hear just kind of like coming down
But
the line.
I can't visibly see past.
No, you
everyone.
cannot.
18.
It's too large a group. 18. You're able to hold the trident. She can't take it away from you. Goel, you come back into the tree line with Berg, and you see Chang struggling against the witch. Akindra, you see him as well.
Okay.
Just through the side as you come back into the group.
There's another hack.
As I like pull my
Jeez.
trident back, can I kick?
Okay,
Her,
roll
like,
roll
Pull her back into a clothesline. Just.
roll to strike her.
That's a kick though.
Okay, you kick her. You hear like almost like a rib crack. Ah!
Yeah.
She crawls away again, all fours. You don't play nice. You killed my sisters. I just want to play, she says.
Then let's play. Come back.
Don't play the game if you don't like the rules.
Come back.
You hear a whisper behind you, Hope. Play with me. You feel a chill up the back of your neck.
Then
What do you
come
do? She runs her hand over you. She digs her claws in, and trying to puncture through your armor.
I just turn to look at her, like I assume she's like right over
Yeah.
my shoulder, right?
Yeah.
I turn to look at her. I point my finger. Fall.
Roll.
I'm using my command spell.
Yeah. She falls, almost like pinned to the ground. Her body like stuck, immobile. Two of the kids try to run off from Hope's group. Akindra, you see them run off in the same direction into the tree line. The hag is pinned to the ground. Hope, what do you do?
Go after those two, or wait. I like say it louder. Akindra, go after those two. I pull out my warhammer, and I bring it down on the hag's head.
She tries to resist. She cannot. You.
Oh, that's a
Perfect.
20 total.
Ah, no! Your warhammer swings down onto her head, and the brains and her eyes just fly everywhere. You see light start to come in through the tree line, through the canopy of tree branches. All of a sudden, the forest comes to life, and you hear like birds and animals. The darkness that you felt, the heaviness in your chest, is gone. You lost 5 orcs.
Okay.
Elders.
Okay. It's not so bad.
Roll
Could've
for
been-
survival, Chang. Let's see how quickly
much
you guys
worse.
get out of there.
Do I have better survival now that
Yeah,
it's crap?
no darkness.
Oh. Yes,
You
20.
find a shortcut through the forest. You follow a river down. You've heard of this river before. You know that it leads straight to Glyph. You follow it. The river glows blue with the gemstones that shine from underneath it. You've heard of this before. It's the River Azul. So you follow it, and it leads you all the way to Glyph. As you approach the small village nestled in the valley surrounded by mountains and forests, you see smoke rising above Glyph.
Damn it.
You see a small group of not a small, like a sizable group of people walking your direction with haste. They look like they're families, farmers, smiths, civilians, and they're all like wearing, backpacks and sacks and gear. They had your direction.
Excuse me.
The orcs with you guys are like talking amongst themselves. Who's that? Is that where we're supposed to go? It's in flames. What are we supposed to do? Are we not going to be safe?
Excuse me.
Yeah, there's a man that approaches. He looks like, his face has ash. He's disheveled, and he has his clothes are a bit torn. That's kind of consistent with the rest of the group. He approaches, and he says, "Are you adventurers?
Yes.
Please, you must save us." You hear voices behind him. Is that them?
What happened here?
Several other voices amongst the crowd before you can even say anything. Are those the truth seekers? Is that them? You hear like scared cries behind the man in the front. The man says, the People's Guard took Glyph. They pillaged and they set our home afire, ablaze. Can you protect us? The Dark Ones follow.
Where are you going now?
Wherever we can't be here. We head for Silverport.
Guess we're all going to Silverport. Do you
Goel,
have-
Hope, Akindra, you guys collect towards the front of the group. You're with Chang and this other guy that he's talking to.
How far is Silverport from here?
I've been frozen for a while.
Silverport is going to be a couple days' journey if you go the main roads.
How long has it been already?
You've traveled about a day about a day actually. You got through
Okay, it's
the
'cause we
Black
took a
Forest pretty
shortcut.
quick. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You could travel with us. We'll all take you back to Silverport.
There's about
think-
63 civilians. You do a quick head count.
I don't think we should fight anybody, like the People's Guard right now, guys. Because they're saying the People's Guard and the Dark Ones follow, so
I agree.
I think we just go to Silverport with this huge group of people now.
And a chimera.
And a Chimera, yes.
Keep an eye on your DMs.
Okay.
My goodness.
Okay. Do you have rations for your group?
No, we took what we can. We haven't done inventory yet or anything. We just needed to get out of there. We took our belongings, our valuables, and we left.
Your people know how to forge?
I have a
Some of
spoon.
us, maybe.
Okay. We should
I
be
see
okay.
4 silhouettes riding on horseback from Glyph.
Okay. We need to move now.
Okay. Let's
You
go.
see Goel.
Yeah.
I see Goel. On horseback. Horsebook.
Huh?
Horseback. I see Goel on horseback, riding from Glyph. It's us!
No, you don't.
It's like
See-
Interstellar!
No, you don't.
You see on horseback. There's no mistaking. It looks like you,
Me?
Goel, Akindra, Chang, and Hope. They race towards you.
Not us. It's a trick.
That's where we'll end this session today.
Yay! Interstellar. And
That's
see
why
you on the
everybody
next
hates
one.
us, dude. That's why everybody hates us. It's not even us. Bunch of phonies. Big fat phony.
Phony.
Good. I'm gonna play you guys out with your intro. I'm gonna outro you guys with your intro.
Well, that's identity theft.
That's not cool.
Not cool.
It's not okay.
I'll take on Akindra.
No, I think I'll take on a Kendra. I've got the pent up
Hey!
anger and
I'll take on
aggression.
Hope.
I'll take on Chang.
Whoa, you just
Fireball.
did
Someone
all
might
of
need
them.
to assist a Kendra if she goes after Hope.
I hope this version of Chang doesn't have a gauntlet.
Fireball on Hope.
Destroy.
Excuse me, I burped.
So, like, what if
Okay,
we
we'll
just
stay
went
out.
off your story and we just killed the orcs?
Yeah, what if we just didn't hear them?
Then they'd be dead.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We
I
chased
probably-
them all the way there just to murder them.
Alright.
That's the point.
I'm gonna delete my audio so we have to redo this episode, then we kill the orcs.
Morag's like, why? But why?
Yeah.
Just sticks the fucking short sword in
I
his
would have
gut.
ran with it. I would have ran with it. Then you guys would have had this, this edgy orc with you that's bitter towards you, but also has nowhere to go. Maybe he would have
He's just
gone
gonna
off on
stay
his
with
own.
us?
Maybe he would have gone off on his own and
Yeah,
shown
I
up again
wouldn't stay
later.
with the people that like murdered my tribe.
He'll be like Ronan.
We didn't do it. We didn't murder them. We just chose not to save them.
He'll be like Hawkeye from Endgame.
Oh yeah,
That's
Ronan.
true.
Don't give me hope.
Okay, here you guys go. I haven't played this in a while for you guys, so here's your outro.
TS intro new .mp4.
Is it done?
Wait.